John McGinn?
Amazing.
Thank you.
Okay. What's special about John McGinn?
What's special about him, right? He's an arse, man. He just backs it into people, spins them.
It's true though.
Yeah, you watch
That's
him.
why you
Watch
love
him.
him. You got back off.
Facts.
Henry, you from Enfield?
Born in Enfield.
Right.
Grew up in Pottsborough.
Okay. Are you proud of Enfield?
Shut up.
Am I proud of Enfield?
Enfield's down bad, you know.
I don't really go there.
What?
So
Yeah.
No, don't let them suck you in.
I can't
bro.
lie.
Whoa.
I heard you were having trouble today, Steve-O.
Steve-O was having trouble. I was there to witness it.
You really set that up like
Phone
that.
a friend. He phoned a friend.
Did
And
you
then
help him?
obviously, huh?
Did you help him?
He shot me these glasses. He said they were $5. And obviously his card declined. So he's like, yo, give me £3 for the glasses. I said, what? These are £3? Come on, we've done this. I was like, yeah, man. That's why I have the glasses.
Yeah, £4. It declined four quid.
All right, boys, I know that laugh. That's the. Yeah, I got other accounts.
That's
Yeah, no, it did though. It declined, man. Worst person for it declining in front of is this idiot.
I stored it. I was there. I was there. It's like every time people's card be declining in front of me. Why you not in your head for?
My car's never
It
declined.
declined in front of me as well, bro.
For this Versace, never.
Yeah, yours declined in front of me. This whole table, declinables. You like the declinables, bro.
You got a bad table, man.
We're vegan anyway. We're not
But hey,
drinking.
that's nothing to do with Enfield.
You know, in North London, like, Enfield's one of the most disrespected areas. We don't care about it.
Jesus Christ.
There's nothing. There's not much going on there.
There's nothing there.
They had mummies. Enfield always mummies. Enfield.
The mummies, what mummies?
They had that club that everyone from North talks about.
You had Eros.
that's it,
You had
yeah.
Enfield playing fields. You had Krispy Kremes.
That's famous.
And after that,
Thank you,
Krispy
bro.
Kreme's is famous.
Like, this guy's chatting rubbish. Name a famous place in Tottenham.
what? Carpet right. We burnt it down. What are you talking about?
Before this show starts, let's not get one of my pals on again. We will start doing this whole custody.
I thought everyone was your pal. Darren Bent's your pal, no?
Yeah, Dazzle.
No, me and Bentley, I don't even know him.
The Bentley.
We need confirmation. Henry, was he your pal back in the day?
yeah, he was. Unfortunately, he was.
Well, everybody, welcome to the show. Henri Lansbury.
Yes.
First question, why is your name spelled with an I?
I don't know. It's just different.
He didn't pick
Instead
it.
of being
It's
with a Y.
nice.
I got one straight away. If you met his dad, yeah, you would know why it's with an I.
You grew up with his dad, didn't it?
Exactly. He's friends with his dad,
He grew up with his dad.
He was in the same class as Henri Lansbury's dad.
I'll take Gary. Yeah, my G.
PK, you don't know Ball Challenge?
Yeah.
4 teams from Henri Lansbury's career.
I'm going to work back to front.
Ugh.
So go Luton, straight from Luton, Scunthorpe,
Big team.
Scunny.
Norwich. That's down the south. Where's Norwich? Down south, innit?
Nah, east.
It's southeast.
No, it's not southeast. It's southeast to some people.
You got one more?
Norwich. And then I'm going to keep it simple, Arsenal.
Yeah. Well done. He's beat you there. I think the you don't know ball challenge giver, if the person gets it right, the challenge giver loses.
The challenge giver.
Yeah, you're the loser. But what does that mean though? What does it signify if you lost?
I'm a loser.
You're a loser.
So are you usually, would you say you're the giver or the receiver usually?
The giver.
My brother.
You're the giver.
Wait, what?
Great answer.
Oh my lord.
That's the only right answer you could give.
Really?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're always giving.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, you're always
Not
giving.
really. Not if
Brother.
you're D-bent.
What?
Huh?
You're a madman, you know.
I don't even know what that means.
Neither do I.
How are you, Henry?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Oh, before we start, actually, you know what? You know what? Sorry. Henry, I bought this hard drive, yeah? I got the receipt. £65, yeah? But I don't need it, so I'm trying to, if you want to buy it, look, the receipt's there. If you don't want it, you can take it back to Curry's and get your money. You want it?
I'm good, man.
You sure? Anyone else?
Steve-O?
Why'd you buy the hard drive? What
The
was it for,
the
though?
receipt's here, bro. The receipt's here.
If there's one person you don't want to take a hard drive off.
Lumos is around. Two terabytes.
That's a terabytes.
2 terabytes.
All jokes aside, I actually need one.
Is it? Take it 60.
Yeah?
Lose a fiver.
Yeah, I'll lose a fiver.
That's bad business.
No, I'm being serious. I need it.
So are you buying it off me though?
Man said, are you buying it off?
Oh, you need money right now.
No, well,
What is it?
after the show.
USB-C, USB? What are we
All
talking
it is
about?
HDMI. It also takes the white, red, and yellow one. Scarlet. Was it?
Scarlet.
Composite,
That's
yeah.
PlayStation 2 maneuver.
No, honestly, I'll buy it off you because I need.
Yeah,
I
and
need
it
one.
works underwater as well.
Serious.
So you get a good price. Yeah.
Mad thing.
You sure you don't? You sure you don't want? You sure? I'm good. Yeah. You have to lie sometimes to sell.
Boys, Henri Lansbury, STEVO and Henri Lansbury go back. So over the years, I've spoken to STEVO about Henry's career a lot. I've always been a big fan. I was at his Youth Cup final win.
You went to a lot of youth club games, you know.
I did. I was my thing.
Bro, we need to cross-check this, bro. Because he was at like 17 youth cup
He's
games.
gonna buy a
yeah.
hard drive. Watch.
I was. I used to
With
love going
Steve-O's
to Youth
card.
Cup games. Youth Cup games where you saw the next generation. That was class. But I was at that game, Liverpool, Emirates. Good attendance. I was with the Liverpool fans.
Oh, T, come
They
on.
were
man.
trying. They were trying.
All right, T. Liverpool fans, yeah.
A
Give
lot of Liverpool
me
fans
a
go.
youth player from the Liverpool team who played that
Tom
game.
Ince was their best player.
You're a loser.
That was their best player. Daniel Ayala was their second best player. And Andre Wisdom played that day.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Wow.
And on the bench, Steve, I was going to ask you about this actually. Do you remember Nathan Eccleston?
Yes.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the
Yes.
next
Light-skinned
guy.
youth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good. He was good.
You know, on FM20, I was QPR and I needed an automatic promotion spot. I was 6 points off. It was Jan. I bought Henri Lansbury for 2 mil, rising to 3 mil if we got promoted. The crowd said it's too much. I told him to trust me.
Yeah.
Henry got a red card in the first game. And his ACL went when he came back.
Oh, wow.
So I'm fuming with you. I'm not going to lie to you.
You have to apologize.
Sorry, I'm sorry for that, man.
My bad. It's cool.
But wait, no, I've got a question actually. Before we get into your career in general, right?
That's a big
You've been
one.
promoted 4 times. Scunthorpe, Villa, West Ham, Luton.
Norwich.
You went Norwich as well? That's 5 because League One was Scunthorpe, isn't it? That's 5.
I don't really count that one.
What do you mean? That was the first one, though.
Yeah, it's League One, isn't it?
But you was winning up in.
Well, you don't count because it's League One.
He was all
Oh,
up in the
yeah,
pictures.
that is big time.
Lies.
That is big time.
Oh, he's big time.
You got to crawl before you walk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the starter pack, innit? It's the starter pack.
And he was all up in the pictures, like, yeah, with his long hair. Yeah, worse hairstyles.
That was a good Scunthorpe team. That's my Nigel Atkins. But
Oh, Scunthorpe. Badge alert. They hold something in their badge, innit?
go on. What do they hold?
Badge alert.
We've never said that, have we? Have we
Just came to my head now. That's
Okay,
how it works.
Could be a thing.
Eagle?
They're holding is it like a cup or something? What are they holding?
Flamethrower.
Henry don't rate it.
Maybe
Maybe
like
like iron or something.
It's like steel girder on iron.
Yeah, they're
thing,
holding
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Scunthorpe. Yeah.
But you were full time on the books at Luton and Villa. Did you pre-arrange promotion bonuses for those 2 teams?
Yeah, you saw that in the contract before.
When you do the Luton deal, are they thinking promotion so distant of a possibility? Let's give him a nice promotion bonus.
No bonuses at Luton.
That sums up the city, bruv. Luton, innit?
And for those who've never been, we were talking about the area before. Luton, one of the worst
needs work.
places
It needs
I've
work.
ever
I don't think
been.
Henry said that. He's trying to go back.
There's 2 places you've killed now. You can't go Luton
Oh.
or Enfield.
Who wants to go Luton? And Enfield? Of course I can go Enfield.
Is Luton's training ground in Luton?
Yeah, it's on the way to the airport.
I've seen it.
In case you change
Yeah,
your
you can
mind.
see it. When you drive to the airport, you can see it. But, so is it not like a Cheshire of like Luton? Where
A
the
what?
footballers say?
Nah.
Nah.
So I don't think there's anyone in Luton.
Is it?
that-
There's no like good spots in Luton.
They'll probably live in Watford or St Albans.
Or Hemel.
Nah, so there'd be like MK and that.
All the buildings are literally like this. Like every building.
What, they
is stuck
cold?
they're stuck together, bro.
Ah, it's a log.
Because basically they don't want to put the heating on, so everyone can just go next door and just.
I like that. Everyone knows each other hard.
We're never doing a Luton live show, boy.
I was just going to say,
I've got love for Luton.
this isn't the words of my friend Henry, by the way.
Nice words of me. The club's nice, but everything outside of the club.
Who's me for our Spotify audience?
Yeah, audio audience. Who's claiming it?
Oh, my voice has been around for a long time. We recognise that, man. Come on, fam. You must think
Aye,
I'm
let
JORDY.
them
Come
know,
on,
lad,
man.
Let them know.
If someone's saying some badness for no reason, unprovoked, it's poet.
Yeah,
It's
come
poet.
on.
But that Youth Cup team, we were talking about it downstairs. How special was that team?
That was probably one of the best teams I played in. Like coming through with all them names. But it's just sad to see some of them drop off where they had so much potential to go and actually do something with their life.
Who was the saddest to see drop off? Who was in that team?
Manuel Thomas, no?
J. Mayo Thomas,
He had like one of the first viral goals in a resi that I saw where he was mad against Everton. I think
Coquelin.
crazy.
Was Kyria Gilbert in that team?
Nah, wrong team.
Jack Wilshere.
But do you know who he was on the bench? But is a player I've always wanted to know if anyone knows anything about. He played in pre-season. He got to the Arsenal first team. Played pre-season. Got injured like on his first game. He was playing fullback. Connor Henderson. But I don't think he ever recovered from that injury. But he was going to be a serious player.
His left foot was unbelievable. He's now coaching down at Arsenal.
Is he?
Yeah, he's coaching down there.
Oh, that's class.
Connor Henderson.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, he was Irish.
He used to be a midfield player. His left foot
but
was
they played fullback and he got injured at fullback and I was fuming because he shouldn't have been playing fullback.
Your age?
a year younger.
Where did you play in that team? Sorry.
Centre mid, I would have thought. I can't remember.
Well, it was packed.
Yeah.
Because he had Emmanuel
Yeah.
Frimpong, Francis Coquelin,
Frimpong,
and Jack
Coquelin.
Wilshere.
You a starter?
He started wide a lot.
Yeah, I played. So Wenger wanted me to play on the right.
What?
I tucked
Wenger?
inside. Yeah, pick that one up.
That side is so cold, you know.
That is cold.
So they were looking for like Beckham, sort of
No,
from you.
not even. It was more like, I say Ray Parlour, kind of like up and down, and
Jeez.
making the box.
The Enfield Pele.
Like Lundberg and that, like just making the runs in behind and that kind of way.
That must have been pressure though, wasn't it? Because those players were elite in it, and obviously you're coming through the youth thinking.
Yeah, but we grew up with them. Come through from like 7 all the way through. And we had the same squad, a few come in, a few come out. But the team was good, man. We had a good camaraderie about us, and we knew just batter teams every week.
I always thought that the Coquelin, Frimpong, Wilshere midfield was literally just two guys looking after this guy. Coquelin and Frimpong were like wolves
literally was
for
that.
him to carry the ball. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it looked like.
Jack was scary.
Yeah.
Scary. You can see it, like he's probably one of the best players I played with. Like after the Barcelona game, I think that's when everyone saw how good he was.
Was he that good even in the youth? Like when he was young?
Scary, mate. Scary. You just know, like he's obviously like 2 years younger than us, and he was playing our age group and just cruising it. So you know from that, like someone coming through like 2 years younger.
That team is crazy though, because obviously most youth cup teams you can't pick 11 and they've all gone. But Luke Ayling, Premier League player last year in the Championship now. Kyle Bartley, a lot of years in the Prem, a lot of years at the top level.
Kyle Bar.
Koulibaly played for Arsenal, yeah?
Like, he's got a big face as well. Face is massive.
Gilles Sunu.
Oh, he was there was one of them foot managers.
Don't you dare.
20 goals a season. Gilles
Okay,
Sunu.
okay, cool. Say that then.
Huh? What,
'Cause you was gonna- yeah, I saw you.
I think he was a wonder kid, you know. FM 2007.
He was keeping Sanchez Watt out the team, so
Ooh, Mr. Watt.
Sanchez
Sanchez
Watt.
Watt.
He was also
It's the second time we've
Gucci.
mentioned him now, isn't it?
We mentioned him a lot in this
Is he
show.
coaching at Arsenal now as well?
He tried to.
He tried to.
He tried.
He got his level 1. I know.
He's a yard man.
He just turned up. He just turned up at the gates and say, "I want to coach."
Obviously, they speak to people that have been there for years, and then they get you in, and then like obviously they say want to do coaching.
You didn't fancy coaching?
Nah, hours are too long, far too long.
Did you support Arsenal?
Nah. Nah.
What? You support these things?
No, I used to support Newcastle growing up because Asprilla and Shearer.
Fastina Asprilla. Cold.
Can I say, I grew up with a guy, right, Ludi, who one day was an Arsenal fan, and one day Newcastle was sick, and Arsenal weren't that great, and then someone asked him who he supported, he said Newcastle. I said, stored.
That makes as much sense as this thing you got round your neck. What's going on there?
Yeah, how many bandanas have you got at home?
Listen, it looks hard.
Hey,
Looks hard, I'm saying.
it looks hard.
I'm doing that next week. Yeah. I'm doing that next week. Are you crazy?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know why you're doing it. Different reasons. Leg swing.
Oh, whoa.
All right, chill out.
Calm down.
That's your second one.
And that's a red flag.
that's
That
the
is
second one.
crazy.
Why you dashing things at me like that?
Sorry, bro.
It's the glasses, fam.
But that Youth Cup team, I just can't stress enough. J. Emmanuel Thomas, Henri Lansbury.
That's the best youth club team ever.
What?
No.
Youth club.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, youth football team.
It's up there.
Chelsea.
I think now there's a couple Chelsea, a couple City teams now that have like.
Yeah, I think they've.
But you're saying
eclipsed it.
something about your goalkeeper, James Shea, who's back in the Prem now with Luton. Yeah, as the third choice. What was it you saying about James Shea?
So he was a striker when
What?
he first come.
What do you mean?
Well, so when he come to the academy, he come as a striker.
What age group we talking
Oh,
about?
young.
Like
Yeah,
8?
yeah, I couldn't tell you. And then, but so obviously he went in goal one week and he just stuck there all the way through the youth team.
And then become a professional goalie.
But then he got obviously let go and went lower leagues and then climbed his way back to Luton. And I was happy just sitting there.
But how do you come out of that though? Because if you're an academy like Arsenal, and obviously you don't want to leave the academy, they're one of the best academies around at the time, but you don't want to play keeper. So what? You kind of have to stay there, innit? Because you can't go to the gaffer and say, "Yo, I want to go back up front."
He didn't have to do anything for his whole time as a youth team goalkeeper.
Imagine your heart's telling you you're a striker, but Wenger's telling you you're a keeper. That would hurt, boy.
I hear it, man.
Well, Josh McGinnis, Northern Ireland striker.
Yes.
He was a goalkeeper who is now a striker, international striker.
Yeah.
Went to the Euros as a striker.
R9 did. R9 was a goalkeeper. R9 was a goalkeeper. at the start.
R9 was a goalkeeper.
Me, What's going on?
R9 was a goalkeeper when he was 6, though, because he was bagging goals when he was
Raheem
11.
Sterling was a keeper.
What?
Raheem
Hey, wait,
Sterling
1
was a keeper.
second.
Man, I just made Eric Cantona was a keeper.
Sterling was a keeper. Legit. He used to play
Nah,
goal.
you just watched. That was rush keeper. That was rush goalie.
Nah, he used to play in goal all the time. Like legit, all the time he used to be in
Yeah,
goal.
but that's because you put the younger in goal.
Nah, he wanted to go in
Little
goal. He was,
Razza
yes,
was a
that's what I'm saying.
goalie.
It's crazy. He used to play in goal all the time. I swear to God.
All right, Raheem, please, if you're seeing this.
He probably wasn't allowed to play out.
Yeah.
No, he was. I'm not saying when he went to like QPR and Liverpool and that, he was a keeper. But when we was playing, like he used to go and goal all the time.
Well, you
come out,
used to
boom,
play.
bang, and then come
not
out.
the
Say,
same,
by the way,
mate.
he grew up with Raz the
I
same
know.
way you grew up with
Yeah.
Henry.
Yeah, but you got like 15 years on Henry. I ain't
You
got
got
15
about
years on
15 on
Raz.
Raz?
You must be mad.
Okay.
10.
I think the gap's the same, you know.
I'll phone him now.
Phone who?
Well,
Go on then.
I'll Wikipedia his age.
You phone who?
Yeah, and I'll Wikipedia mine.
Your Wikipedia what?
My age.
I think the gap between Henry and Stevo is the same as you and Raz.
I don't think it's the same because I know it's not the same.
Cool, let me do the maths then. Give me
Do the maths.
Let me
Do the maths then.
Do the maths between you two.
Give me the 19. Give me the 80s and the 70s.
So
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah, 7 years. Me and Raz is 4.
Nope.
It's the same. Raz is 28.
Yeah.
We know his age.
Yeah, I'm 4 years older than him. What are you not doing here? Anyway, moving on.
It's the same.
It's the same.
It's not the same.
It's
It's
1
not the
year
same.
difference.
It's not the same. It's
Which,
4
by the
years.
way, he's lying though. He didn't
You're
used to roll with
lying.
him. He didn't roll with him.
Yeah, 11s ain't playing football with year 6s, bro.
Henry, what was you like? What was you like as a kid in school? Did you wear your tracksuit? Like,
Nah.
you was just bowling? Because come on, I'm here.
No, I was never really at school because through like the youth system at England,
That shows,
you're always,
Fucking shows, man.
you're
Sorry.
always out.
Yeah, he's just he's got street nice. You know what I mean? You see his friends. They're all wheelers, dealers. They're boys. That's it. Yeah.
Smart man.
What school,
He is.
what school did you go? Mount Grace?
No, Chancellors.
Huh?
Brookman's Park.
Chancellor? What does Chancellor mean again? Ain't that something to do with MPs and that?
Yeah, you're a chancellor.
Chancellor.
So you're educated, yeah?
No, not really.
He went to school in House
Well,
of
he stopped going
Commons.
to school at 15.
Yeah, because of the schoolboy stuff, innit? I remember that, man. I remember all the footballers not going doing exams.
Yeah, I hated that, man. You know when they just leave geography
He's not.
early.
Yeah, he's not in the exam because he's got.
I was one of
He's on
them.
a coach.
Is it?
Yeah.
All the Arsenal boys, Jay Simpson, Peggy, they used to go through it as well.
Did Wenger ever shout at you?
Not that I can remember.
What was he like? Were you scared of him?
Yeah, he's a boss, isn't he? Like as a young lad growing up, you look at him like scared to say something to him.
Do you know what he was there for? Henry was there for 8-2.
Oh my
What,
lord.
against Man United?
I was on the bench. I come on.
Oh.
That was
Oh,
probably
God.
your last game for Arsenal as well,
I
wasn't
was still happy.
Yeah, probably.
I was still happy for him.
I was so annoyed we conceded 2.
At full time, what was said? What do you say?
No,
to
what
a
was said
team?
at halftime?
But half time was only 3-1, I think.
No, but halftime you're outside. Yeah, we've asked you like 7 questions in one. Slow down, boys.
Back to full time.
You can tell you like Arsenal, man.
What was said?
Quiet, innit? Everyone knows you got battered.
Jesus.
Yeah, what is there to say?
Christ.
There's kids as well, like you, Coquelin, Chambo. I think that's Chambo's
Carl
first game as
Jenkinson.
well.
Carl
Yeah,
Jenkinson.
Exactly.
What happened
Armour
when he walked
Traore,
in?
left back. It was
Is he good?
Who?
Jenko.
It was very good.
He's good at what he does, isn't he?
Yeah, that's that. You know
Defender,
what that
up and
means.
down.
He's not. Henry, come on.
good
He's
at
not,
what
he's
he
not.
does.
He was
What?
never good. He was never good.
Gamer?
We ain't got to
That's
do
a
that.
big
We
one.
ain't got to do
Like,
this.
Jenkinson got an England cap.
Yeah, then he got a Finland cap or something.
No, Finland wanted him. He was under 21 in Finland.
He went on loan somewhere, Charlton, right? And had a good loan.
Yeah,
he was
and he
really
came back
good.
and scored the best own goal ever on pre-season in Germany. Remember that? He loved our keeper, yeah. He celebrated as well. Then, he changed his mind.
I think Arteta comes in like a few weeks after that, and that's probably the end of your Arsenal career because that's like, okay, we're bringing in a 28-year-old.
Arteta came in. Mertesacker came in.
Yeah,
Then
was there
what
any
came-
crossover? Did you ever see Arteta in training or?
No, not that I can remember. I was out on loan most of the seasons anyway, so it weren't a big deal for me. Like I was around it at pre-season, and then knew I weren't going to play, so I was like, I'm going on loan.
Do you ask to
And,
go on loan?
Yeah, well, he speaks to him at the start. I'm like, where'd you see me? What are my plans? He's like, oh, you'll be around it, travel with the team.
What are we?
But then it's like, I need to play games to get out there. And that's how you get trust from a young kid to go into a first team. You need trust from a manager. When it's on your CV, you've done all the game time, they're like, oh, we'll take him.
I always think like, I've asked a few players about this as well. When you go out on loan at that age, you probably, because you're a Prem Academy player, you've got your youth cup, you're rated, you've played England at the levels, you're probably thinking, I'm just passing time kind of. I'm at Scunthorpe and I'm just getting physically strong. I'm just getting on the pitch. At what point in your career do you take those loans and go like, oh, do you know what? This is it. I'm a professional football player and this is the bit that matters.
Scunthorpe was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Really?
Because I was living in the middle of nowhere, training in a farmer's field, in a shed when it was raining, rats running across it with Astro.
Oh, God.
And I'm like...
He's in the trenches, man.
Rats.
I'm like, this ain't London Coney.
Scunthorpe.
But then, like, my first game, I played a 1-2 round someone just come and elbowed me straight in my face. And I'm like, what is that, how it works? And he's like, get up, you little And I'm like, oh, so it's going to be like that the whole season.
Were there good pitches that you played on at all? Because, again, at Arsenal, you're playing on pitches.
The pitches are all right, like the match day pitches, but training's horrendous.
Good coach, though, Nigel Adkins.
Very good. He was, like, positive. So positive.
He did see a bit of a, like, Church of England manager, but he's like a physio.
He was a physio before, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
That's a rare transition.
That is a weird transition.
When you went Watford, I thought Lansbury and Cleverley, that midfield was almost perfect for that level. I mean, Watford weren't great. Malky Mackay lost his job this week, by the way, again.
Where?
Ross County?
He's still getting jobs.
Somewhere. He's in Scotland. Yeah, he's problematic. But what was it? What was that Watford team, that Watford experience? Like I say, you and Cleverley, it felt like.
Yeah, it was funny. So I was with Clevs the other day and literally remember like going there with him, me from Arsenal, him from Man United, and we literally kept the team up. Do you know, we were fighting relegation the whole season. But it was a good club, man. We enjoyed it, and obviously Daishi was there as well.
Yeah, no,
and
he takes the job a couple of years later.
Nah.
Playing?
Nah, yeah, like assistant.
Did you prefer being closer to home?
Henry, get back.
Yeah, probably. So I was still around my mates and that, but I think when the time's right, you know you have to go.
Just going back to Arsenal, yeah, you scored in your debut, right?
I don't know if it was a
No, it was his debut. No.
No.
Okay, you scored against Spurs though.
Yeah.
That's a League Cup. Maybe first start. That might have been your first start.
First start, I think it was.
First
yeah.
start, sorry, that's what did you do that night?
That night,
We won as well. So.
I
Must
mean,
have
it's a
stepped up.
7:45 kickoff. It's hard, isn't it?
Oh yeah, on a weekday.
And it went into extra time, I think.
Everything
yeah,
shut.
it did.
It went into extra time, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, long night.
But I would say this: I don't think I've ever seen a football player jump that high. The celebration,
That's joy, yeah. That's
the
joy.
jump.
I thought it was an Arsenal fan. A Newcastle fan celebrating like that.
Nah, because that side, obviously, my family are all Spurs, and they sit behind that goal as well.
Oh, is it?
Oh, so you're just
Yeah.
spiteful.
Wicked.
Yeah, 100%.
That's crazy. Imagine scoring and your whole family
So
supports Spurs.
Henry, you played with a good friend of mine, Shamak. How was he?
What a
I
guy.
love Shamak, you know.
Like, he's a great guy, man.
No, what do you mean great? What do you mean great guy? Man?
Yeah.
That's his touch. Was it? But his touch.
His touch wasn't that bad.
That's up to you. That's you lot judge, innit?
What about his hair?
Yeah, that was tough, wasn't it?
You look like them Scunthorpe training grounds, isn't it?
You cannot talk about hair. You've had some of the worst hairstyles.
And I rate it. But you've had loads of terrible ones. It's true.
Yeah,
You had the long
you
hair
got
with the
experience,
beard,
innit? I just try and experience and see what I like.
There's one at Forest. There's one at Forest. We had the long hair at Forest.
With the beard, right?
Yeah, it was
I
different.
don't think you could have long hair and beard.
Plaits.
Nah, that's a Viking thing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, he did that. He did have that.
Loughbrook.
What is that? Jordy's not
There's
impressed.
just a plait in the middle, like.
Oh, I like that. You had some mad hairstyles,
PK,
bro.
do it.
Platini.
Do it, man.
When you're playing the Championship or League One and you're bringing hairstyles, surely there's like 34-year-olds who have been plying their trade at the levels, looking at you going, "I'm actually going to chop you in half today."
Yeah, but that's just me. That's like who I am. Do you know what I mean? If you can catch me, you chop me. But if you ain't, then
Is it?
yeah.
Let's talk about like going back to strikers playing in goal.
Giroud.
No, Lansbury played in goal, you know.
Did you?
Yeah,
For
West
West
Ham.
Ham.
Sugar.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, done well as well.
Yeah, he did actually.
Yes, he did too well. Yeah, that's when I said this kid, he can't do nothing wrong, man. I swear to God.
Allardyce had no keepers on the bench them times, which I
Yeah.
agree with. I agree with that tactic.
Did he
by the way.
dive?
Yeah, I
made a
come out,
save.
Took one.
I might as well give you my shirt. I got this from
I saw that video earlier.
Yeah, man.
Henry, the guy's lost it, bro.
Yeah, I want to shout out Kieran Keating for giving me a shirt, goalkeeper class. You want it?
No,
you didn't want the hard drive,
You keep it. You keep it. Yeah, you keep it.
Kieran, I nearly sold it there.
Well, did she wear that? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
That's a
This is
match
it. Look at it. This is it. Look, the BO's still there.
Should have sprayed it with the perfume you got.
Remember the song I made? Cool. So this is that. But I came to see.
This is that.
This is that Songo. But I came to see Mary Epps.
Yeah.
I wanted her shirt.
Yeah.
So now I've got to make a tune this in white goalkeepers. Name me a white goalkeeper, Henry.
How hard is the championship?
Championship's tough. It's Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday.
Is it?
It's relentless.
You see, getting relegated and coming straight back up the same year. How hard is that?
That's probably more mental than anything.
Yeah.
Because you know your team's good enough. But it's like the championship, people are like, the ball's in the air for half the game. Or probably even more in the game. You're like, what the heck's going on? Just come down from ticky-tacky and more tactical. If you ain't up for it, or some of your players aren't up for it, you're getting turned over.
When you were there with Norwich, first of all, Paul Lambert is a coach who, on this show, a lot of the players we've talked to don't love Paul Lambert.
Nah.
Champions League.
What was your Paul Lambert Norwich experience like? Because he comes back up later on.
Yeah, no, I loved him. I thought he was wicked.
Really?
For me anyway, yeah. There was a few times he just let me be myself. And he was like, just go and do it. And then I did the Dougie when I scored a couple of times. And he was.
Excuse me, hang on. Roll up.
Yes.
Why did you do the Dougie?
Why?
What's the biggest dance going on at the
Was that
time?
because of me?
No.
Steve, I've never seen you do the Dougie. I've never seen you do the Dougie in my
You're
life.
telling me you did the
I
Dougie?
done the Dougie.
You taught him how to Dougie?
Steve-O, you could Dougie.
I didn't teach him how to Dougie. I didn't teach him how to Dougie because I can't
I'm
Dougie
sure
too
those are
tough.
too broad to be
But I
Dougie.
thought that was because
Please
of
try
you
Dougie for me right
no?
now. Let me
And you done it.
Yeah, way.
Dougie.
Them shoulders, I told you, bro. Hey, he's going inside, bro.
So he taught you how to Dougie? You taught him how to Dougie? Like the
No,
song?
what I didn't teach him is that we was all doing it, and I'm sure that I done a video that got sent round.
2010?
Yeah. It was on BB.
Everyone was doing the Dougie.
No, not me. I've never done a Dougie in my
I'm
life.
sure that, and I told everyone he'd done it for me.
There's a player at Norwich, though, that I know Specs wants us to talk about. I know Jordy wants us to talk about. Because he ended his football career on a high in the Premier League, scored goals, to become a wrestler.
Oh, what was Tom Grant Holt? Oh my!
Did he
He's a bad
express an
wrestler,
interest
though.
in wrestling when you were playing with him?
No, I can't say he did, but he was a weird cat.
Another one, like when you fight your way up through the levels and you end up in the Premier League, and you see someone with Henry's haircut, you got to let him know, because I doubt Grant Holt was getting away with that haircut when he was playing in Barrow or Skenkang Marine.
Skengman Marine. Yo, that's a teen, you know. What league are they in, Skengman Marine?
Skengman Marine.
I need to play for them. Combined counties.
Are they near God Manchester?
It's in Singapore.
It's in Singapore, yeah?
I've been there.
Grant Holt was in Singapore in 2001.
He was at Singapore before he got to the Premier
Way
League.
before, yeah.
So hold on, what's wrong with Grant Holt? You know, changing his career going wrestling. Henry, you was a big wrestling fan back in the day, no?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
You look like a Triple H man.
Yeah, what's his name?
What?
Oh my God, you're doing X-Pac.
Yeah.
You're doing X-Pac.
You like the Dougie and Socket? What's his name? What's it? 4 people did this.
China.
I hated that. Yeah. So you liked Generation X?
Be honest though, when you're at Luton, I'm skipping ahead here. When you're at Luton, you're all around some tough guys. Did that elevate your toughness? Were you like, I'm protected here. I can lace a ball at a player and be like, yeah, there's guys that can look after me.
This is when he turned into
No,
dad and guard.
yeah, I was probably the oldest in the team.
Yeah, so
So they ain't protecting me.
That's what I mean, yeah.
So yeah, I just
Was you a tough guy?
well, there I was. They
You
but
don't
they
pull
just,
out of a tackle.
you know what, it's championship, innit? You have to put your foot in and just let them know what it's about. If they want it, they want it. If they don't, but they're the best games. I feel I heard Colin say, if someone comes and whacks me, I'm whacking him again. Do you know what I mean? They're the best ones that get you up for it.
Was there any players that you thought, I'm not whacking him though? Like David Wheater, stay away from
David
him.
Wheater.
Was
No,
there someone
not
that was
really.
hard? It was like,
Dan Burn.
you shook off Dan Burn.
Yeah, he was the hardest you've played against. Toughest, like in that sense.
Yeah.
Sidwell, come on, I know you stay away from
Nah.
Sidwell, man.
stood away from
was hard as nails.
Who's the toughest player in the Championship and then the toughest player in the Premier League?
In the champ to play against,
Just fella.
and probably like Kevin Nolan or one of the experienced. lot.
no.
That's my neighbour. Bruh.
No, it's not.
What? I'm telling you, he's my neighbour. Why is he not? No, hold on. Johnny, wait.
That's
Why
a
is
great
he
question.
not?
Why is he not?
Why is he not my neighbour, Bob?
Because he's not that broke.
Whoa.
You gave him too much time. You should have just bought it from Burnley, man. It's not £65. Take it. Go on, take it.
£75. You put £10 on.
75.
I don't need it. I don't
Two-toe
need
heights.
it.
But that Norwich team goes up to the Prem. Like again, you're tasting promotions. How did that one feel? That Norwich one?
Norwich one was good because it was automatic, and we was down in Portsmouth when we did it. So like obviously the playoffs is some experience, but automatics like you still get your full holiday as well. I think that's what every player's like doing at the end of the season.
Good though.
You're either in the playoffs and you're like, all right, we've got to slog it out for another 2 weeks. And then, but if you get automatic, you're done. You know when you're coming back in, you finish. Your holidays, your flight's booked, you know what I mean, for the next day.
You finish when everyone else finishes. The worst thing you want to do is like have that 2 week. Well, not the worst thing. Promoting is good, but 2 weeks. Everyone's on holiday doing their thing. You're still kicking ball.
Benty said that he used to just book LA straight away. Where was your place you used to go?
Anywhere.
Anyway.
Mate, anywhere the boys are going, we'd just
Mobs.
book it.
What was your favourite place?
Dubai.
Ibiza is my favourite place.
Ibiza.
He would not touch back. So from when he broke up to when he got back, you're tired now. Cause what you say, you're tired now. Cause say it. He was gone, boy.
I did like Vegas for 2 weeks.
Come back, someone would have a holiday, bang.
Yeah, the weird one was where I did Vegas for 2 weeks.
That's too many weeks.
Well,
That's a long time.
That's like
but the worst thing was I was
Is that too long in
injured.
Vegas?
So I went. I was injured. So like I fractured my spine.
Wait. You broke your back.
And then went Vegas.
Yeah. So literally I did like 2 weeks out there. Physio was like, don't do anything. Just come back in normal. So let it heal. And I went Vegas for 2 weeks. Well, once with my home friends, and then obviously the rest of the boys, like footballer friends. And then I come back. Literally, my face was round, my belly was round. I was going to go Burnley, and Stuart Pearce was like, "Look at the state of you. You think you're going anywhere?" And then we had a blazing argument, and
Didn't know that one. Didn't know that one.
So what's he doing in Vegas for 2 weeks then?
That's a great question.
What happens in Vegas?
Memories.
That's a long time.
Memories.
time.
Huh?
There's such thing as time in Vegas.
There isn't. Do you know a fun fact, Henry? Did you know there was no clocks in the casinos when it comes to gambling?
When it comes to gambling.
What else
What
are
other
they doing there?
casino is there? Now there's no clocks in the casinos though.
Yeah, man.
The thing is, you don't clock, you know. Well, I didn't clock.
Yeah, no, he's gonna take you though.
Yeah, definitely. You hold my hand.
It's as busy downstairs in Vegas at 4 a.m. as it is at 10 p.m.
Yeah, there's no. It's a tactic. Even use it here in all casinos. There's no clocks in there. There's no windows.
What's the tactic though? 4-4-2.
So you have.
What
So
is
you,
it?
no, the tactic is so you lose sense
Spend
of time.
money.
You
spend
just
money.
spend
Do you
some
know
time.
there's stories you're not meant to, like, I went Vegas and what happens in Vegas, blah, 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 stays in Vegas.
No, not
I'm
really.
telling one story from Vegas.
Said blah 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 and finished it.
I was,
You give yours, I give mine. Go on.
You
ain't Vegas?
You ain't been
I
Vegas.
actually went 2007, but I'll tell you. Go on.
2007.
The casinos weren't even built then.
we went to a day party, crazy day party, all of this, and we got drunk during the day. So when we got back, I went home.
Hold on.
Wait, what was the
Steve-O? You know what I think means here? So you need to explain that.
Be clear.
Be clear.
So where the DJ booth is, smoke was coming out, it was
Okay.
going off. Yeah.
Pyrotechnics.
Pyrotechnics. Anyway, so we got drunk that day. I went back to the room, slept for hours. Woke up, brothers ain't there. Like, go downstairs. They're at the tables, but they're with these girls.
Nice.
And then like my brother's like, hey. This is my older brother. I don't even know if I can tell this story. One sec.
Brother, land it or leave it.
This ain't live, you know. We can edit it out.
Yeah.
Go through, man. Go
Land it
through.
or leave it.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
He's got his.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought, mate. Sorry.
That is class. That's class.
Halfway
That's
through, you're
professional.
footed.
That's professional, man.
You checked your mirrors, man. So Henry,
Yeah, 2007. Go on. So you're 9 years old.
In a casino.
Yeah, go on.
With no clocks.
yeah. So when I was at the tables, and then
What?
At 9, yeah.
I came downstairs, and my brothers was at the table, And then it's yeah.
What?
Fun fact though, in Vegas,
Thanks for saving him there.
Coolio did charge Vuj $50 for a picture.
Who?
Coolio, R.I.P.
What?
my brother.
Gangster's Paradise.
$50 for a picture outside McDonald's.
Where's he now?
2013, huh?
2013.
2013.
Not even when Gangsters Paradise was doing bits.
Nah. It was just gangsters at that point. Paradise was gone. And he had the bald patch, that massive bald patch with the hair around the side.
Yeah, that's why it's worth 50.
I ain't paying no
You're on
one.
my table.
Did he just point over?
You're on my table. What are you doing? That's the bad table. Do you want to go over there? About ball patch.
What's bad about our table?
You got two guys talking about Vegas.
or not talking
Not talking about Vegas.
Henry, what was your story as a footballer? Did you was you a gamer? Did you spit? Did you have DJ decks?
No, I played a bit of Call of Duty and just partied really.
Was you a Galaxy?
You was a that guy.
It's a party,
I
man.
had my fun time.
Henri Lansbury, is his name spelt with an I, with long hair and an Alice band. Was he a Gallus? Come on, boys.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
No, he wasn't. Never
Oh,
been.
really?
Never been. No, he was never a Gallus. Nah, bro. You mad?
West Ham next year. I mean,
Best time of my life.
that championship season.
Yeah.
I know you do love that
I
championship
love it.
season.
We call it Bluetooth one. Let's do
No,
it.
point the only two. It's not your table.
He scored against Millwall
Wow.
and got man of the match.
wow.
Did he score? Did he
No,
score?
I didn't
Got man of the
see
match. Though. Got man of the match. Sorry.
So talk us
Set
through
up
the goal.
Set up the
He
goal.
did something to get a man in the match.
But anyway, I went round your house that night with the champagne. Yeah, gave you the bottle of champagne.
He went to his house.
They're friends.
He talking through the goal.
No, this sounds crazy, but finish.
No, that was it. I've never been so happy in my life.
Oh, that's good, man.
Was you there at the game?
Millwall, my little brethren, yeah, has scored. I'm there.
He hasn't scored.
Oh yeah, he scored. He didn't. You know what's crazy? Can I say something? Wait. Hey, what's it?
Did he play?
Hey, H, in my head, he scored, you know, but you used to celebrate like you scored because I've got the picture of you celebrating with your shirt from the game, from that date, from that season, not from the game. So it looked like he scored because he's doing all this, but he didn't even score, no? So why are you celebrating like that?
The team won, innit?
Yeah, well, it's a bit over.
Was he there, man?
But-
Yeah.
it's a bit
After the
over.
game, go
Yeah.
celebrate with it. Would you celebrate with the team? As in the
He
fans.
loves
sorry.
the celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just get hyped for the moment, innit? It's their happy place, man. If they win,
Do you ever troll the crowd? The ops?
oh yeah, all
I
the
love
time.
that one.
The midfield he played with at West Ham, this is serious midfield. For the championship, this is unreal. Mark Noble, Kevin Nolan, Henri Lansbury.
Sick.
That's a dangerous
It's
midfield.
strong.
It's experience, so they were experienced.
Those two was protecting you.
No, so Nobby used to play like off the striker, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then Noble was more of like the get in. I was like the floater, like just pick up positions.
But I'm just like they're older
just
than
balance
you,
well.
older than them, innit? Nolan.
Yeah, but
and
Kevin
Nolan.
Nolan was the goal scorer though. Like,
Who?
Kevin, you remember Bolton? He was.
Do you know Kevin Nolan? Are you sure you
He
know
punished
Kevin
Arsenal a
Nolan?
couple
We
times.
talked about him a couple weeks ago. He bagged 17 goals that year. He was top goal scorer.
He was massive.
Who do you
as
think is
well,
better, Kevin Nolan and Kevin Davis?
Ooh.
No, but they're
Different
different
positions.
positions.
What
No,
about
but
so-
he's
so
thinking
what?
about it.
So what?
Still a question, bro. Or Kevin De Bruyne. Because since we're on the Kevins, we might as well finish it.
Yeah, rank them.
Rank the Kevins.
What Kevin's number one for you?
Number one, De Bruyne.
Well, you're gonna have De Bruyne in the championship. You're trying to get promoted. You're gonna have De Bruyne
100%.
when the ball's up in the air, 98% of the time.
He just needs one chance for the championship,
Kevin De Bruyne's the last boy in
and
championship.
he's gonna get a lot of chances in the
That's a good one.
championship.
Kevin De Bruyne can't play championship.
You just made a good
Wait,
point
you know,
there.
there's two more. Nolan and Davies.
Nolan and Davis. Just so I play with Nobby.
They're doing the friend cards.
What do you call Nolan? Nobby.
Nobby.
Kevin Davis should be called Nobby though.
Why?
No?
Why?
You forgot about Kevin Davis.
Who was your strikers when you was down in the championship again? Who was their strikers?
Carlton Cole.
Coley.
You lot
But-
must have been going out a lot.
I do remember
John
Allardyce gave you a bit of time out of the team because he didn't like that you played football.
Yeah,
That was mad.
my first session was like went there from Arsenal, so I got the ball, played to the right back, got it back, played it the other side. He stopped it. He was like, no. He said, Coley's up there.
Pardon?
Just put it on his head.
That's it. So he's like, you got me here just to switch balls to the striker.
Quarterback.
But he played like so tactically, like if the balls, it takes like
Wait. Sorry, Henry. I don't want to cut you off, my friend.
You did though.
You have though, yeah.
I have to. You can't say tactically with Sam Allardyce.
No, but there's still a tactic. There was still a tactic.
Come on, boys.
Listen, learn something, bro.
it's the best
Learn
tactic,
something.
like going forward in the championship. It takes like less than 2 passes to score a goal.
So you cut him off to be
That's
wrong.
the highest
But
rate.
does it really?
Wait, it
Well,
worked,
West
didn't
Ham
it?
went up.
It
Yeah, and
works.
Kevin Nolan scored 17 goals.
Yeah, but
So he says you get it off the right back and just clip it in.
He said just put it in there. And he was going for percentages, like throw-ins in from the 18-yard down. It's
like,
crazy.
Did you enjoy that though?
Yeah.
It worked, though. If you buy into it and it works, you enjoy playing it.
See, I like that, man.
It's less work, I guess.
Because there's players that will just be like, no, and be stubborn about it and just try and play football.
Especially if they're
on.
on loan from a Prem team. Like,
You adapted, man.
How many managers did you beef?
Nah, not many. One.
just a couple Forest managers, isn't it? He did have about 10.
Maybe Stuart Pearce is one we didn't really see.
Ooh, what's he like?
Can't beef a man called Psycho.
Was he psycho?
Nah, not really. Yeah, like for me, he wasn't really. He had an assistant with him that I thought saved him.
Okay.
So like he would get angry and that, and used to have this big watch on, and he used to smash his hands together, and his watch used to fall off, and I was like, it's just not for me. Just not for me.
He's from Northwest. Don't laugh.
Who's Stuart Pearce? Yeah. I don't claim him, man. I don't claim him. He's a Spurs man. No, he's a Spurs man and he missed pennies.
Spurs, man.
No.
Isn't that Forest?
Oh, God.
Same thing.
West Ham.
Oh, God.
Mouse.
You know, when he said Spurs, I was like, what? He was at Spurs?
I tried to figure. When
I
was he
was
playing there?
rattled, bro.
Henry, that's what you call drop the shoulder.
You know, there's a couple players at West Ham that I don't feel like I'm ever going to be able to ask anybody about. And just if there's anything you know about Julian Faubert,
What a guy.
because he
Is
went
it?
Real Madrid on loan from West Ham.
Was he good?
Yeah. And what he did, his whip, his crossing was unbelievable.
And what a guy.
Yeah.
What, banter? What do you mean? Good
No,
guy,
just
like-
you know, like a normal French, serious, but like a nice guy.
Man, them French man ain't serious, bro. Them
They wear those glasses.
and Dombeles and that, man. Them man ain't serious still. Them French man.
You know what, Henry? Yeah. Obviously, you like to party. Give me your top 5 party men you played with.
Yeah, who you got to arrange the party now?
Let's do this different. Yeah.
Five players.
Who am I calling?
Who's the party boss?
And what player is the DJ? Because every football player is a DJ these days.
I want a skanker. I want someone that, you know, December, you know that song?
No, I can't say I do. Top 5. Bentner.
What?
Bentner.
He's a legend, man.
Armand Traore.
Is it?
Okay. Eboué.
Abue must have been funny though.
John Carew.
Okay.
Jonker.
Is he in jail?
I think if he's not, he's just come out or something.
Three,
Two more left.
4th. Obviously, my boy Grealish got to come with me.
Jack has to be in there.
He's probably the best footballing party guy in the country right now.
Probably.
Him and Rashford.
Last one, man.
Sorry to cut you. Yeah, 14 months. Crazy.
Can't say
Tax
when I have him
evasion, I
too
believe.
much.
Eboué was a skanker though. I saw him dancing up to score his
but
few
I
goals.
didn't really go out of him. Like,
No, you should have went out of him.
He had a missus at the time, bro.
Who?
Abue.
You still
His
got-
family. Mrs.
Abue was
Still
outside. Let's be
Got
clear.
Abue's missus
one
the
more.
same missus as N'Golo Kante.
No way.
Wait, boys.
Yeah.
Let me get number 5. Wait.
Who's got who's 5?
do you know what? Alan Hutton.
Alan Harton.
Boys.
Right back.
Mosbit. Stadio Olimpico.
Is that a different kind of raver though? Because
Huts is, yeah. He's like Christmas do, Sunday morning.
there you go. Yeah.
Pints, let's go.
Karaoke Scotsman. Yeah.
You need utility party.
Of course you do.
Just
yeah.
give me the player that, you know, if they called you wanted to party, you're not going. Like, for example, if
I'm going, man. I don't get out much no more. If someone calls you, I'm out.
Bruv, I played in a tournament with H. 5-a-side tournament, remember? Brother, you winding me up. Are you winding me up? I am so done with it.
I think I even remember you showing me footage of that that tournament as well.
Brother,
where his shorts were high.
Using
His
goals,
shorts
you
were
went in
high.
goal and you come out last minute, run the ball. We had a tournament.
He just didn't
My
mean that
memory's
much
not
to
the best, man. My memory's not the best, yeah.
What team that you played for that probably means the most to you now?
Right this minute, Luton, man. Yeah, just because of the boys.
why are you cleaning it? Why are you
Oh, your hands up, bro.
I don't blame you, bro.
Don't feed you, right?
Salt Bay.
Don't get fed on this,
Salt
bro.
Bay. That's Salt Bay. That's a filthy Salt Bay. You see the way he's dressed? He's dressed like Salt Bay.
Yeah, that table. It's that table now. It's that table now. I don't like this table right now.
Pass my sweets round though, please. Don't
And them
them.
seats are good, you know. I ain't never tasted
I
them.
know,
Yeah,
man.
Mike
Allow
Ike's.
it.
Nah, man.
Mike
I've
likes the
never.
class, yeah.
Mike Ikes.
Let me try one
No,
more.
brother.
They used to come in
Mike Lax.
Mike Ikes. They used to
Mike
come-
and I.
Honestly, I'm hating
Mike
this week so
Ikes.
much. It's the noise. It's the noise. It's killing me.
Mike Ikes. We don't use the and. It's just long. Mike Ikes. Yo, big man, get me a Mike Ikes.
No one says that, did I?
Yeah, back in the day in the hood.
Back in the day.
It's this table now. It's this table.
Get me a Mike Ikes.
Yeah, big man, get me a Mike Ikes.
lies, man.
Nah, what am I like? Is there a blue bottle? Is there a blue box? Is there a blue box?
you and Sterling used to eat them.
This is legendary in the hood. If you're from Northwest, if you know about Mike Ikes.
Fake jelly beans.
I've had jelly beans before. I've never had
They're better
these
than jelly
Mike
beans. They're better than jelly babies.
Sorry about this, Henry.
They're just better than jelly.
Yeah, jelly babies got too much powder on them.
Quality, man. But anyway, let's get back to Henry. I got a question to ask you. Wellington Silver.
Oh my God.
Yeah, throwback.
Brings it back, doesn't it? Go on, son.
What's that about?
Oh, you almost suffocated him.
Yeah, exactly.
How did you remember Wellington Silva?
He was a prospect. He was a wonder kid.
Don't tell me you played with Vayo Miyeshi then.
Yes, he's in the same squad.
Yeah.
Was he good?
He was quick. He was quick.
Yeah, he was
I
very
remember
fast. He was very fast.
Yeah, that's not a good
He was
sign.
quicker than Walcott that preseason, I think. Yeah.
But Wellington Silva, the hype about him, was it real in training? Was he good? Because obviously he was meant to be the next best
Yeah,
thing.
no, he was alright. There's nothing.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Like,
So they lied to us then.
was it Brazilian? Brazilian, isn't it?
Same guy.
Yeah.
We went Bolton as well, innit?
It used to frustrate me so much, yeah. I wanted to get into it with him. TT, all this, like, this geezer's bothered. Yeah? I loved it, but that's what I loved about him.
My football knowledge is horrendous.
Yeah, were you one of those players that, like, football was, when you left the training ground,
Done,
I'm not a
mate.
football player
Yeah, no.
You have
done.
to.
Yeah. You don't have to. Some people don't.
Well, if you want to be happy in life, then you leave that there and go and do something else.
Then you go Forest, and that, I mean, a lot of great stuff happens at Forest, a lot of ropey stuff as well. But you, at one point, you had a team that should have gone up. You had Mikel Antonio, Britt Assombalonga, Jamal Lascelles, Henri Lansbury. That team should have gone up.
And Carl Darlow.
That's early Mikel Antonio, another one who's been on this show.
What position is he playing then?
Yeah, where's he
Striker.
playing? What did you think?
No,
of
he
him?
was like playing right wing.
Yeah, he was a winner.
Yeah, we were in trouble. Just tee it over the top, and he used to go.
He told me when we signed him, he went, on his day, he's unplayable. Maybe in the championship.
in a Grant Holt style Royal Rumble, yeah. Mikel Antonio, Jamal Lascelles, Britt Assombalonga. You can't beat that.
Yeah, that's strong.
Brits was injured though. Always.
Yeah.
Jamal Lascelles, he's got mistakes in him though, man.
Yeah, but he's strong.
No, but he's got mistakes. Do you agree with me? He's got
Because he
mistakes
had that
in him.
one fight.
Forget about his fight.
Nah,
the mistakes.
he's got something in him. Like do you know what he is? A last minute tackler. He waits for the striker to come, and he's already there. He can go and take it. He waits, and he just wants to clean people out. Yeah.
Is he mean like a nasty player?
Yeah.
Didn't you watch him the other day against Arsenal?
He was on it, but I've never. Okay.
No, he didn't bully them. He bullied one man.
No.
He bullied Eddie.
No, Jamal bullied a lot of people against Arsenal, bro.
So when you went Nottingham, did you like buy a house?
Rented. Yeah, I used to live on a farm. I used to live on a farm out there. I had my 2 dogs. Just lived out there and then just went training.
What's their names?
Huh?
What's the dogs' names?
Roscoe and Prince.
Roscoe's a great name, by the way.
Roscoe and Prince.
Nice. What's the breed?
Doberman and Preza Canario.
I don't know.
So he's living on a farm. He's got 2 dogs.
Roscoe and Prince.
What car's he driving?
Ooh, you are driving a.
Go on. Tell them.
There's a course outside.
You got a tractor.
No, I got Bentley.
Bentley in a farm. Unless it's broad
There's
water.
muddy wheels.
What's happening?
Oh my, that's out of order, man.
You took your double decker.
What?
Oh, hey.
He said what?
Oh, is that yours?
That's mine.
Nah.
He was saving it.
I'm saving that for later.
You know in school that's a fight, innit? Right, boys, I gotta go to my second job.
No, still yours, man.
Smart selling hard drives.
Yeah, man. I work at a computer fair, innit? So come and see me.
You look like a gimp.
Yeah, I can make computers faster. Yeah?
You look like
RAM, everything.
Dame Edna with them glasses, bro.
Shout out Dame,
You remember them ones you used to wear?
Yeah, I worked today, Nedwa.
Love, bro.
Take care, man.
When uncle's there, they'll try and fix your computer. They just make it slower, bro.
It's
That's
the
you.
worst waistcoat I've seen in my life.
You're missing
man,
the best
my
bit.
guy.
I was going to bring up a story about it, but you'd have
Firefox,
loved.
Mozilla Firefox.
You've now gone permanent, Forest. That's where you're going to make your move. That's a serious step. You've left Arsenal behind. You've left the loans behind. It's time for a big signing on fee. It's time for, 4-year contract?
4 year, yeah.
You're thinking, all right, now this is where it's serious. Surely, like, I've got to be the guy now.
Yeah, well, obviously I went there from Arsenal, so everyone's the players were all buzzing and that, and then it's just about stepping up to the mark. So I'm still 21. Like I've played
But they
played
expected
bit.
a lot though.
Yeah, of course, and it just took me time. Once I scored my first goal, it was shackles off, and then just go and enjoy.
He played with Andy Reid as well, who legendarily struggled with his weight, but in terms of just a ping over a cross,
Disgusting, mate. His left foot. You tell him to put it anywhere, he will put it there.
and you got Britta Sambalonga, Mikel Antonio. Like imagine that from the left, you got Britta Sambalonga who can get on the end of it, and if he misses it, Mikel
Can Antonio
Antonio.
will get on the back end.
That why they did not come up. It's injuries. But
I'm going to
still.
say something, and it's probably wrong again. Was Jonathan Green in there?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
What a player. You got to trust yourself, man.
Yeah, I've been off it today a bit. He ain't helped. You know what I mean? He ain't helped slamming down my arm. You know.
It's because you're remembering things that didn't happen, like this goal in detail as well.
But Forest is behind the scenes is a bit of a show.
Yeah, we was playing FIFA with the chairman in his apartment.
Pardon?
Yeah,
In his apartment.
in his apartment.
How old was the chairman?
Yeah,
Same age
he,
as
he
Steve.
was he was playing real life Championship Manager.
Oh, my.
Serious.
Serious.
Shopping managers, swapping managers, bringing legends in, selling players, signing players. Just Forest was a mess. It started so well.
Yeah, it could have been unbelievable, but now like I'm happy. The club deserves to be where it is now. Like the club's massive.
When you're playing for a club with a bad owner, can you feel that?
yeah, it filters down. So obviously
How
like-
does it filter down? I've always, because the Man United situation is so bad, and they always talk
Alright,
about the
man.
ownership.
Flipping that.
Sorry about that, Jordy. Well, I'm not. How does it filter down, and how do you affect? Like, how does it affect your game?
Well, it shouldn't really affect your game, but it just does. You know what I mean? Because sometimes they won't pay you, but obviously like Man United situation, like it'll be late or something like that, and everyone's like, "No, what's going on?" And it's just like the little things you hear keep coming down, like, "Oh, they're getting this person in, they're gonna try and run the club this way," and it's like, and then they change your manager every 2 minutes.
Makes you a little bit unsettled. How?
Yeah, a little bit.
Probably the worst decision, the chairman, if he's playing football manager, the worst decision is when he took captain and made you captain. Party boy. It was over.
He was off to Villa pretty soon after that.
No, it was mad because when I was partying, I was playing well. And I tried to do it right. Well, I couldn't hit a barn door.
That's Margs. It's Margs' theory, man.
Yeah.
Well, there was
I've seen
one.
it.
There was one thing. Yeah, I went 7 and 7. Yeah, I was going out Saturday night, Sunday night, scored on a Saturday. Saturday night, Sunday night. So we kept it going. 7 weeks, I scored 7 goals. I thought I can't do this no more, man. I was tired. and
Tired, yeah.
I come to the
Tried to do it
game,
for the
man,
whole season.
I was rubbish.
Serious.
It's
Yeah,
mad.
that's a
like that,
psychological thing, though, isn't it?
Nah, it's not, man. Sometimes you have
Has
your
to be.
best games like that, man.
What,
Especially when you're
lagging?
like, especially when you're hungover and that.
You've had a match hungover? Like you're
No,
just
I'm not
lagging.
hungover.
You don't go out the day before game. I've never
No,
heard
not
of
before.
that.
No, maybe
Yeah.
like a Tuesday night, but not Thursday,
Maybe
Friday.
a Tuesday night. should be- Tuesday night is it's a session.
Tuesday
double
night
session,
and then the
innit?
game on Wednesday.
Nah, no game Wednesday.
I've just
No
come up
game
with a
Wednesday.
you don't know ball challenge for Henry. Henry, name me 5 managers you played under at Nottingham Forest.
Stuart Pearce, Billy Davis, Sean O'Driscoll, Dougie Freeman.
Dougie Freeman.
Montana.
Yeah, Montagnier, who had a great name by the way.
How many managers did you have then?
Well, you got ads Gary Brazil, Alec McLeish, Steve Cottrell, and
Cottrell.
Paul
Gary
Williams,
Brazil.
and Mark Warburton to that.
Mark
Mark
Warburton's
Warburton.
class, though.
Wow.
Mark Warburton's
What's
class.
that, 10?
it's
So
close.
this must
yeah.
have happened at Forest. If the gaffer has a problem with another player and isolates them, and you've got a relationship with them, how does that affect the dressing room?
You don't understand why as a player. Do you know what I mean?
serious?
It's just normal people. It happened to me when I was at Villa.
What happened at Villa? So
He was at that Villa team where everything was going wrong, innit?
Yeah.
So Villa, basically, I went there after I'd done well, and then probably my last year, they said, "Oh, I'm not putting in the squad," because I kept getting injured. Which I was like, fair enough, like, what it is. But then when they start to say, like, right, you can't be in the first team changing room, you can't train with the first team, go with the 21s, 23s, you're like, I need to get to the team. Like, I try and lift it, if anything. So when they're doing that now, it's like they're like, right, we're trying to buy out your contract, and they offer you like a certain amount. I'm like looking at them saying, look, you want me to go? There's my contract. Pay me my money, and I'll bounce. 20%, 22%. So now every day I'm going in training with the 23s.
On the 15s?
No, I didn't go that low. But you're just saying, like, I was saying, good morning, like, because you can't get me down. I'm one of them people. I'm like, good morning, how are you? How's your family and all that? Like, all the staff, mate. Like, I'll say hello to everyone. But there's the one guy, obviously, there apparently was calling the shots.
He's at Tottenham now. Johan Lange.
Yeah,
That his name?
crazy how they've taken him, but from my personal opinion, I mean, good luck to Tottenham, innit? But yeah, when they do that, it's more mental. Like, I can see why they did it, because they did it to a couple of others, and they was like, yeah, we'll take 20%, we'll bounce. I was like, how are you going to
break you down?
Yeah, impossible.
And it's one of the things we were talking earlier. Whenever players come on the show, I'm always like, how long was the contract? And did you let them buy you out? Because I absolutely despise when players get themselves in that situation and they go, I'm going to bet on myself for a 1-year deal, probably at a slightly inferior team. And then next year it's a 1-year deal, much less. And then they're hating football.
Yeah, but that's what some of the boys at Villa, I said to them, don't get all your money, because this money's not going to come back.
All them types of conversations when you're actually trying to achieve something, all your conversations are based upon contracts or isolating players from the team. So when you were isolated, were you and the other players in the team speaking about it?
Yeah, like the boys couldn't believe it. Like Jack, John, all that. JT was like, what's going on? Like, I was like, I don't know, just don't want me with you. It's like, not like I'm a dickhead in there. If I'll never turn a group toxic. Like, impossible. I'm not one of them.
Sorry, Henry. Can't those boys like fight for you and say, you know what, listen, why we need him in the squad?
They went in there, said want to train, like, no.
What's your agent doing?
Huh? I didn't have an agent.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense now.
He was one man up, doing it yourself.
Agent would have talked him into taking the 25% and getting the signing on fee for the next club.
Yeah, and you know what as well? That 20%, the percentage, what he's talking about, that 80% that they were trying to bump him off, could be his whole living luxury, nice. It's a lot of money. You don't ever get that, you know what I mean? So
it's a 4-year deal. Villa sign you, just relegated from Nottingham Forest as Nottingham Forest captain. I can guess what that money was.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
So 80% of that money just to go, all right, let me
Yeah.
see if I
It's
can
a lot
go
of
get
money,
a deal.
man. It's a lot of money.
Whatever.
Alright, cool. But while that's happening, and you know that's happening, the fans are getting another story in it.
Yeah, 100%.
They
The
think you're
fans are
holding the
getting,
club hostage.
yeah.
So you're getting stick.
I'm getting stick. But
What's
don't-
that like?
Don't bother me. Can say what they want. It's someone's opinion.
Marks is a footballer.
Do you know what it is? Though? Football is everyone's opinion. Like, everyone's got an opinion on football. You just take it with
I
a pinch
say
of salt.
that, mate. You don't believe me with opinion thing.
Well, it's the context. Everyone is allowed an opinion, but there is also right and wrong.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If he played, scored 0 goals. Who scored 0 goals that we said recently? And everyone was like, that doesn't matter. Someone scored 0
Enzo
goals.
Fernandez.
Vegas.
Enzo Fernandez.
Fernandez.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the other guy, Fulham.
Jimenez, yeah. I listened to it the other day, man. Yeah.
Jimenez, yeah. So, yeah, I guess that's poor.
Yeah, but there's also
There's context though, innit? Because if his job is to set up goals,
when Villa come in for you at Forest now, your captain. I remember thinking like, okay, yeah, this is a big move because it's Villa building a team that knows how to get promoted. Are you thinking, did Forest even try and keep you? Is there any attempt like new contract?
Yeah. Obviously, the owner, I got quite friendly with the owner, so he was like, "Oh, I'll give you whatever you
PlayStation
want."
would do that, wouldn't it?
You got
yeah.
the amount of times I let him win. You gotta let him win. Do you know what I mean? But no, the owner was good to me, man. He sent me to Dubai, everything paid for warm weather training. Me and Britt went with his physio. Literally, we was in Blue Marlin as soon as we landed. It's like, cheers. Like, do you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
That's a good owner, boy.
Yeah.
So what makes you not take a new deal at Forest? You got a farm.
No, do you know what it is? I thought I was just getting stale there, and I thought I just need a new challenge. And obviously that challenge didn't work out.
And they were on you up. Villa.
Oh, they were going places.
But H, I remember at the time, you said this is your last big contract. So you were smart about it. And I know, like, so I have to say, Gan style, I think it was a good move in the end.
Oh,
And I
100
thought you could've
financially,
played
yeah,
as well, to
probably
be
the best
fair,
move, yeah.
Yeah, so
Like, I could have left halfway through it, but I was like, no, I'll sit here, just stack it up and put it into stuff and then get ready to retire after that.
Did you buy a house in Birmingham?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I bought a flat next door to my best mate at the time.
That's class.
At the time.
Well, it's still now, yeah.
Okay.
But at the time, we was living next door.
You're such a wordsmith. A man just said, what?
We're not
At the
talking
time?
anymore.
What's gone wrong?
Have you still got that flat?
No, I just sold it.
Boys, correct me if I'm wrong, yeah? Lansbury got promoted a lot, but I don't remember seeing him in Prem.
He would always just like wave himself
Yeah,
off.
I was high and by, man.
just waving you up.
Well done, boys.
My job here is done.
Literally that.
like a thief in the night.
But I do remember, so when Villa came up, I don't think it was a Prem game. So I think, all right, when's he going to play a game for Villa in the Prem? But then they put you in for a League Cup game, bossed it.
Yeah.
Did he score? I don't know. I think you set up a couple.
No,
All
I
three of
remember
them.
that,
Did you
Yeah,
not?
no,
I
set
remember
up,
it.
set up.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but then I thought after that, okay, he's gonna be. Because I remember like, they was talking about you on Sky, saying you run the show, and it's very. You don't really hear about it in the League Cup game, but you must have had a good game. But yeah, still didn't.
But you've
Nah.
got what's Steve Bruce saying? What's that experience?
As
Not
a
all Villa fans
person,
loved it.
no, as a person, I loved him. I was like, when you go to Portugal and like you see him out there having a beer.
He
with
loves
him
all the
and
ones that.
yeah,
party, you know?
yeah, just see him at the pub and that. Do you know, have a pint with him. Yeah, I base people on people. Do you know what I mean? How they treat me. It might not be tactically great, but if he's a nice person, he's a nice person.
Well, that's
What's
fair.
he like tactically then, H?
No, I think he's answered that.
Yeah, exactly that.
Read between the lines, man. I can ask you a question, because there's one player I always found interesting, even when he signed for Arsenal, and Gus Hiddink used to like him quite a bit as well, is Arshavin. What was Arshavin like early on at Arsenal?
He was mad, man. So like his little hair and that like fringe and I remember his
Description.
yeah, but
is
just
crazy.
he'd come to face. But no, as a player, I remember him. I think Simo said it the other day. He just used to rip people.
Is it?
Like his little legs, man, just fly past people.
I think they take the piss out of him. Yeah.
He used to go to McDonald's with his family. Yeah, he used to. Yeah. Fillet fish. He used to collect the.
Yeah, that's a real.
The Monopoly thing.
things.
No
yeah.
way.
What? I sat in McDonald's yesterday. Yeah.
And 8.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I got my food, but I was on a crutch, innit? I thought, brother, I can't carry it. So I sat and I thought, flipping heck, this is crazy, man. Like it's for nitties and parents.
No, it's nostalgic, bro.
Nah, man.
Sitting in McDonald's.
Sitting
Sitting
in McDonald's.
in McDonald's is mad. That's like sitting in a chicken and chip shop I saw. It's
Do
crazy.
you remember McDonald's when it had you could like you used to go there and play?
Yeah, when they had the coin thing and that coin that used to go around, and you watch your coin like this.
So like all McDonald's had like
That's an illness, bro.
Soft, like the soft plays.
soft play
There's one
thing
in
there.
Fulham.
Wait, what? McDonald's had soft play.
Yeah. Bear with them.
But I used to have like the
I was
triangle ones,
deprived,
like
boy.
all, yeah, it was wicked square. I used to try and put the square into the circle.
In North London, PK, you remember this?
Yeah, even I remember it in Scandinavia though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I went Sweden one time. I remember. Was it Denmark?
Henry, did you have a party at McDonald's?
No, I can't say I did.
You don't remember?
You can't remember anyway.
I know I was in a McDonald's advert though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
an actor as well.
What?
You're an actor.
You're an actor
Yeah,
as well.
you could say so.
Well, you're younger.
What was you doing
When I
in
was
there?
younger.
What was you
There's
doing?
one on the football table and you like kick the ball over the over one of the players and Ronald McDonald like blows the whistle for a penalty. So you take the penalty, smash it in, and then just carry the trophy back in. And it's like McDonald's and.
How old are you when this?
Well, I was like 5 or 6.
Wow, his IMDb was better than you at 6.
Can I say something? By the way, so kids, and I remember this, you probably don't, but kids that done McDonald's adverts growing up, so you had Scott Parker, you had, I think, Sonny Pike.
I want to say J. Cole.
Kevin Nolan.
J. Cole.
Joe, you could call
Joe
him
Cole.
Joe. You can call him Joe.
Yeah, J. Cole, innit? Same
Like, it
thing.
was a thing, wasn't it? It wasn't a...
No, I was like, nah. You know what it was? My dad used to do filming adverts. And they said, I need a kid to do this football. And my dad was like, yeah, come on. Like, my son can do it.
See, you didn't know his dad used to film adverts.
Wait, crowd, help me out here, please, man. I'm telling you, it was like a thing for kids that, like, Scott Parker, Sonny Pike, there was a few kids
J.
that
Cole.
done
J. Cole.
McDonald's
Kevin
adverts.
Nolan.
Yeah.
Drake.
Kevin
And
De
then I know
Bruyne.
that his dad, that Gaz done that now.
Antonio.
By the time, like, Hen got older, I'm sure he retired. Gaz, didn't you? Yeah. So, yeah, early doors. So, yeah, Gaz never worked when I was or filmed. Didn't even know that he could have told me, could help me out in my
McDonald's
career.
advert at 6. You're a
Wait.
wonder kid, man.
Yeah.
Who's the bad influence on you?
Probably Kieran Gibbs and
Give on.
Armand Traore.
legend.
Gibbs and
Yeah.
So they brought you to your first club.
Henry taught Jack how to shotgun vodka.
Oh my God.
Straight. That was Henry.
No, I don't do that. I don't shotgun vodka. Impossible.
What's shotgun vodka? Like just
That's where you just
down it.
Yeah.
Nah, you don't do that.
White rum, him do.
What, right, rum yeah. That's your drink when you go out.
Sounds like Henry said it.
So are you retired from partying? Or you got one more in you?
Wow, we're having one.
Let's do it, man.
He said we having one, my friend.
Today's
He loves
Wednesday.
a party, bro.
The party finishes on Friday.
If there's levels, I want to see.
Do you want to go mobs this summer? Come in.
Oh, come on, if you arrange it.
This is on you now.
Go on.
Set this up.
Yeah, so it. We'll set it up. Yeah.
Well, he's obviously retired. He's now with the family, looking after the family. He's got his business. He's
Businessman. I'm a business.
What, do you give a about football now?
No.
But you're
You
making
don't even
grass.
watch match of the day.
Yeah, I like the pitch. I go and look at the pitch. If the pitch is sick, I'm like, yeah, that pitch is unbelievable. But
What?
watching the game,
You're done.
You're judging the grass.
yeah.
Don't you know that's his thing?
That's
grass.
his thing, though.
He's a grass man.
When did you stop giving a
Grass man.
Isn't it? Good question.
No, I never stopped giving a shit. Like when I was training that, I'd give
Yeah.
it my all, do you know what I mean? But I just focused on more the business outside of getting myself ready to retire.
Got you.
But when did that happen though? Because surely at the start you're doing McDonald's adverts. It's all love.
After Villa,
After
I
Villa.
thought I was going to retire because obviously going through that, mentally I was like, this football, there's more to the world than football. Obviously
You
I
don't
went
watch it no
down.
more?
Huh?
You don't watch it now?
No, and I had to do I did a Sky Sports thing the other day and they're trying to ask me questions and
You don't care.
I'm like just trying to, obviously the Champions League game and they were just like, I was like, just give the ball to Saka and Martinelli, man. They're battering them, like just keep feeding them. And every time they come back, what's happening? I say, like, just give it to Saka, man. Like, so I asked for
Miles
feedback
on the
in it.
club.
They was like, you need to, extend your answers, no knowledge about football.
Don't
And
do
I'm like,
that, Tigo.
Villa, do you like Jordy's favourite Villa player? It probably takes your place. John McGinn.
Amazing.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. What's special about John McGinn?
What's special about him, right? He's arse, man. He just backs it into people, spins them.
It's true though.
Yeah, you watch
That's
him.
why you
Watch
love
him.
it, because you got back off.
Facts.
I appreciate another guy with back off.
It's true.
Nah, John's amazing, man. He's one of a kind. Still one of the old school players that are still there.
Did he improve though? He wasn't as good as he
Massively,
is now.
massively. He come in like everyone used to think he was weird and that.
Why? What did
Bro,
he do?
He was just a weird Scottishman coming in.
But he's a bit of an industry plant, innit?
What do you mean?
Like his dad was like Scottish FA or granddad or something, and it was Fergie's mate.
I heard about this. So you spoke about it
I
before.
don't think you can be industry planting football.
Nah, you can't, man.
What?
You haven't got it, you
Yeah.
ain't.
You can a
His
bit.
brother used to play.
Xavi Simmons.
Darren Ferguson is an industry plant.
When you're playing with the 23s now, you must at Villa, you must be like Jacob Ramsey and the Ramsey brothers and Cameron Archer. Like, are you noticing? Okay, these lot are special.
Yeah, so that was a good thing. Obviously, when I went down there, I was with George Boateng. He was a coach, and Mark Delaney.
George Boateng,
Yeah.
loved by
So literally, they would like just teach him what's going to take to get in the first team. So I was like, obviously running around smashing him and like saying, "Come on, like,
Hang on,
this is
hang
what you're gonna get."
So you're the reason that
No, I'm not-
Ramsey's this.
no.
You're hearing this.
Listen to this guy. Just hold yourself. Yeah.
Chill out. He's the guest.
Nah, so like just teach him what it takes to be up there. Do you know what I mean? And to be fair, I quite enjoyed that, helping them. Like they would ask questions and that, and I'd say, look, just don't be scared, man. Like go up there and just show them how good you are.
He's quality,
It's like
though.
what
Mate, he's taken off, man.
Chukwuemeka's there.
Mate,
Yeah.
player.
Ramsey's,
Ooh,
Archer.
how good's
That's
he?
crazy.
Because I heard he don't give the ball away.
Oh, nah, he's good.
Carney Chukwuemeka.
Yeah, Carney's very good, man.
Why didn't you want to say his name? Say it.
Chukwuemeka.
Chukwuemeka.
Yeah,
Fair
easy.
play. See, you got it, man.
Just call him Chuku. Just Chuku.
Nah, don't call him Chuku.
Now you've chosen not to be disrespectful at all about anyone so far. It's nice, but there's a player that played for Villa that is, and I'm not saying anything other than the worst player I've seen play in the Premier League.
Wow.
Carlos Sanchez.
I won't know of him.
You never played with Carlos
No, I
Sanchez.
didn't cross paths.
I've always wanted insider's perspective on Carlos Sanchez.
He just couldn't click.
It was
man.
unbelievable for Colombia.
The amount of times his passes would go out for throw-ins, I just couldn't believe it. But that's okay. You didn't play with him. Did you play any games with Tammy Abraham?
Yeah. Tammy was on fire that year. Yeah, to be fair, him and Jack got us right close to getting promoted that year as well.
Should have gone up. But then Stevo's best friend becomes the manager.
Oh, Dean Smith.
Dino.
Oh, Dino.
Hey, it's while I got you here, mate. Did you ever ask him about me?
Yeah, I asked him.
And what did he say?
Not too much, man. I'm being nice with you.
He's got a bad memory
No,
too.
but you said when I asked you one time, you said to
Make
me,
eye contact.
Yeah, he knows you. Like,
Yeah, but you told me he said he didn't know me.
yeah, to wind you up. Wasn't it?
You're the most rattled ex-footballer I've ever met.
He's rattled, bro.
You played against Joey Barton, right?
Yeah.
Go on.
Enjoyed it, man.
Are you mouthy on the pitch?
Nah, not too. Like, if someone gives it, I'll give it back.
And he gave it.
Nah, not really.
No, he knew better.
So he gave him a terrible time.
Yeah, no, it was just a battle. You know, playing against Joy, it's a battle. It's
You love that,
enjoyable.
relish
Yeah,
that.
it's enjoyable, man.
Oh my! I just got a picture from Alan in the gantry.
Oh wow, yeah, he's gone.
Joey
through
Barton
you
don't
there.
like you.
Let me see.
It's a 50-50, innit?
That's not 50-50. He's killing you, man. He's about to snap you.
Bring it.
Jordy's looking out for you right here. Is that the craziest player you played against?
Yeah, probably.
You go Bristol City.
Look at your face.
You go Bristol City after
It's not even a yellow.
Aston Villa, which on paper, strange move. But there's good players there, and you're with Nigel Pearson, who.
Nah, it's with someone before.
Was there someone before Nigel
someone
Pearson?
before, yeah.
Okay.
He's another madman.
Alex Scott.
Alex Scott's a player.
What did you see of him? Because I think he's going to be.
Yeah,
a star.
he will be very good. He was obviously coming through at the
Is he
time.
similar
But
to Grealish?
Nah, different. He's more like a passer, set pieces. Like Grealish is more at it. Do you know what I mean?
And Antoine Semenyo.
I played against him.
Did he skin you?
Talk then.
What's that mean? I played against Zola. Shut up, man.
You played against Zola?
Yeah.
Show me the files.
Google, bro.
Nah, bro.
If we get Gianfranco Zola here, and I ask him, do you remember Kevin Stevens?
He ain't gonna remember playing against him. Semenyo remembers playing against
Come on,
me.
it's 20 years ago, man.
In 20 years, he'll still remember playing against me.
3 years ago.
Oh god.
Yeah, and then obviously we go Luton Town. Now, we talked about it. Crazy stadium, crazy atmosphere, crazy ride, crazy journey. But you were managed by Nathan Jones, who was obviously a controversial manager last year, struggled with Southampton. Obviously had his own like psychological way of managing a team that didn't mesh with what Southampton were doing. But what did he do to make Luton Town like believe that they could do this?
He had them like they were young lads. He had them all like for a couple of years. So he built who he wanted in that team. Like the main reason to sign, he would say no kids, no egos, and the rest of that's history. Like he can teach them. He's technical, unbelievable.
Really?
Like wouldn't miss a detail.
Wow.
But like obviously you see what he does on the touchline when we score, like runs off, slides, and biting his nails. That's where tape round his nails. He bites his nails. the
Oh
whole game.
wow.
Is it?
It's crazy.
Like that.
Mad team.
Did Joe, do you reckon Southampton had kids and egos?
No, I'm not saying that. Just maybe it didn't work out because sometimes you go to a bigger club. He had full run of Luton. Yeah. Different people, different, obviously like analysts and all that. They probably had a say in something. So I don't know. I haven't spoke to him if he got his own way of doing things. Yeah. Sometimes in the bigger clubs, it's like technical director says this.
That's why Southampton definitely have a very strict.
Was there ever a
like,
time in the season you lot thought, okay, cool, we might do something special here with this
No,
team?
we knew it was going up
Is it?
from the start of the season. After we lost in the playoffs, yeah, we brought in Carlton Morris, and it was game over. We knew what it took, and like people come to Kenilworth Road, we know that's 3 points straight away. Like, and then going away, it was a matter of fact of just winning games.
Yeah, because these lot say that, even T mentioned it the other week, that going to Luton is tough. And I've heard a few people say it's tough. I'm looking at it, obviously from a champion perspective, you know it is, isn't it? Like over those players. But Premier League now, they're struggling a bit. But
yeah,
I just don't
they're
really
going to struggle though. Look at the difference of type of players that are going there. Like there's this, like Luton ain't invested massively, so they're still taking a championship team into the Prem.
But like when you was in the championship, did other championship teams know? Okay, we're going Luton. That's tough. Going.
Yeah,
They knew
100%. They'd come there. Yeah, 100%.
They got some
Even
hype.
Company. I was Company. He said that after his press conference, that this is the hardest place to come.
Wow.
They got some headaches, man.
Can we get my bad to TEGO, please?
No, not necessarily.
What for?
For what?
Why?
What do you mean for? That's exactly what he said.
No, you see.
Oh, right.
Liverpool
Well,
was-
talk to him.
Not me.
No,
it's
he
not my
said
bad.
that. Was it called Kenilworth Road?
Yeah, that was hard to go to, and he
Yeah.
got
My team ain't gone there yet.
he
And when
was-
my team goes there, we're collecting.
You know
So
the
there's
thing. The
no-
funny thing about that is I know that when Arsenal go there, if Luton get a result, he's in trouble.
I'm in big trouble, but I'm willing to stick my neck on the line for that because we should go there and collect respectfully.
Yeah, I think every team in the Prem should. But if they don't turn up, mate.
But yeah,
it's
like
a
you said,
tough
it's
place.
tough.
But you're looking at the games. They're only at Kenilworth Road 1-0 or.
Yeah, for real.
It's
you know what I
it's
mean?
not like you're not
Nah,
gonna get
if
3-4s.
They are a defensive team. Luton are a team that know how to close the space down, and they've got Morris up front who can hold the ball.
counter's crazy.
They can counter. They can find goal and set pieces. They
Luton
can
needs to
find
play
goals.
counter-attack football.
Ogbene's a headache.
It's the only way they'll get points if
So
they shut
fast
up
forward
shop.
and going to like Wembley now. You lot there. Who did you lot play? It was at Coventry. So obviously you said from early that you knew it was gonna go up. What made you lot think that? Because Coventry was flying at the same time.
No,
as
just
you,
the belief. Like we're going into games, rolling teams over. Like teams were hardly getting anything against us, and then when you build that belief, like Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, mate, you like everyone's buzzing, everyone's like, and the gaffer Rob Edwards come in, he was like, listen, you lot are gonna do it.
But it's not automatic though. Like if you finish first or second, I could see why you'd have that belief.
Yeah,
but,
but
you man have done the playoffs. So how did you have that confidence?
Mate, the belief is crazy. Mental strength of everyone, knowing we're going into games. No one wanted us.
Coach Carter.
They didn't talk about us the whole way through the journey. When the cameras come, only because we was in the playoffs. They were talking everyone up, everyone getting talked out about going in the playoffs and all that. We were sat third, second at times.
And they
You know what?
Talk about
They
you
didn't talk about us.
You're actually bang on because there's a team that was supposed to go up, T. Who was we watching?
Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough.
Yeah, Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough was supposed to go
Carragher's
up.
team.
I don't know what Luton were doing. I swear to God.
The year before, you lost. Sorry, STEVO. You lost to Huddersfield, and I watched those games, and I remember thinking, these two teams ain't ready for the Prem. I just watched those. These teams ain't ready for the Prem. The next year, obviously, I do think you got a little bit lucky by having Coventry in the final, because if it was one of the more Prem-ready teams, it would have been a lot more difficult. But the next year is a different team. Like performance-wise, you flew through those playoffs.
Oh, I cruised it. The easiest playoffs you'll ever I'll take. But do you know what it was? Just a group
And
of
you're
lads.
a playoffs man. You know promotion.
Yeah, the playoff, the boys in that team are special, man. It's like old school boys. Like we'd be on a Saturday, and they'd be like, "Right, we out," and it's like you get at least 12 to 15 out, and that just builds the team spirit.
So what you saying? Villa weren't like that.
No,
I got a pocket watching question. The playoffs is obviously called the most expensive prize in football. Does that reflect in the bonus?
no.
Then what's the point?
No, you get certain structure for going up. Do you know what I mean? If a team's got more money, they'll get more. So Luton obviously don't pay big bonuses, but collected a big pocket. We tried to fight because obviously we got playoffs last year, but the bonus was mad, yeah. But there was a typo in it, innit? And one of them was like sub appearances 5k, and I made something like stupid sub appearances. So I was like, do we let it slide or?
What happens? Did you?
Where the club was saying, "Oh, we're gonna get lawyers involved," and all that. I was like, "No, I'm coming for my all money," and then like just wind them up, and
You're a bailiff, boy.
Where you let them off in the end?
yeah, it's a typo.
What was
You
it
see, it's a
supposed to
typo.
say? 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
You saw 5k. You didn't even tell them.
I'm looking at like 75 grand. And I'm like, me and Cam Jerome were like, "Wow, let's go for it, man. Like, we ain't got nothing to lose. Like, do you know what I mean?"
That's bro, you know how much money they got
Club would have
for
folded.
going
That's
up,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, they got
and
a
they've
lot of
saved a lot of money up
Yeah,
here.
because they didn't buy anyone really.
Well, they're
yeah.
buying a stadium.
Yeah, but I'm saying, and they know they're going down. So they just.
I still think they're the one that can stay
You know how
up.
Luton are G's? Because they didn't. They looked at Sky Sports like Monday Night Football and said, "Let's get Townsend."
Yeah.
I said, "Alright, these men are cheap."
They scouted Sky Sports.
They might watch this and get Henry back. Or me.
Possible, man. Can't afford me, man.
And Colin.
Well, not the sub bones.
What was the
anyway.
party like after that? Because after you lot won
I caught
promotion.
a flight at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, you shot
Family
off.
holiday, yeah. They all went to Vegas.
Oh, you've changed, man.
Yeah, you changed, man. That's a big promotion. Yeah, he's already done it millions of times. So
One thing we ain't touched on is the players he played with through England.
Yeah.
There's some bad boy players you've played with over your time. Even in under 21s, you was doing bits in that, weren't you?
He was the second top goal scorer in the under 19s Euros. 3 goals.
One sec, you remember that?
Yeah. Just about. Just about.
He spoke to the missus. I'm gonna wind Steve up today. I'm telling you, it has
Nah,
to be.
he played with some great players. Danny Welbeck,
Yeah.
Kyle Walker, Jordan Henderson.
Did Henderson show signs?
No, he was a natural leader.
Yeah.
But like technically there was a lot of better players in that.
Like yourself?
Could say so.
Are you full English, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, just
No,
checking.
the I in his name is just a gimmick.
Just checking. No, I was just thinking after 21s, maybe he goes, I don't know, Mozambique, innit? Just
Who
find
else?
another
Who
country.
else? I like this game when we name names who was in that team. Who else was in that team? Your
Teddy
age?
Sheringham.
Danny Rose.
Right, did he show signs?
Did you see
Yeah.
what he wore on? Did you see what he wore on Sky Sports?
What's
Or the pilot jacket in that.
With the hat.
Titanic.
Cheryl Crow
Cheryl Cole's hat.
I see him on a night out. He was wearing that as well.
Wow.
Jumped out the
Titanic
back
team.
of a van one time when Sky Sports went to the Tottenham ground just to figure out what's going on with transfers. He jumps out the back of the van as a free agent. I said, this guy's lost it, bro.
Is it?
He lost it, bro. Like live on Sky Sports, said this guy's lost it completely.
Back then, did the England players that used to come in, did you get on?
Yeah.
Who was the gaffer? Boothroyd.
Nah.
No,
it's before
Pierce.
that. Yeah,
Pierce.
Stuart Pearce. Your guy.
Pierce, 21s, and then Forest.
Did you like your 21s?
Yeah. But then Forest obviously like it's his club. And like
Yeah.
I was kind of building my name there. And so it was kind of like, but obviously he's the legend there, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? But he was like, because I was kind of captain in that, it got a bit, yeah.
Did you never fancy leaving England to get ball?
Yeah, I had an opportunity to go America and that, but the time at right, my mother-in-law went very well.
Okay.
So I obviously stayed back here.
Where was you gonna go?
I was going to go to Atlanta.
Oh my
You would have lost yourself. You would have lost
This is
yourself.
crazy. We'd have been
Atlanta
there.
would have been mad.
That's Jeezy's team, no?
Yo
Gotti?
No, Yo Gotti's Washington. Yeah, Jeezy. Yeah.
GZ. What? And that's the only foreign team that coming through over Korea.
No, there was others, but like that was the main one I was interested in.
What year was that?
Obviously, that was like when I was at Villa. Year we went up, I think it was, or year after. Jack Collison was out there.
Okay, cool.
He'd have
shit.
been there
West
with
Ham.
Martinez. He'd have been there with Almiron, I think. They got Almada now. They got some players.
What's Colo doing there? Like, is he?
Coaching. Yeah, but they play on Astro, innit? So I was like, my knees ain't gonna hold on the Astro.
I thought you said I thought Tory.
Golo.
That's one noisy stadium, though. I can't lie. They have an atmosphere at Atlanta. Massive atmosphere there.
As a man who represented himself as an agent, he's now in the business of grass.
You know, I thought you meant weed, innit?
When Steve-O said he loves grass now, I thought, okay.
I was gonna come here smoking up in here. Yeah?
I've always done THC things, yeah.
I know, like, you started in lockdown. You just went, the guy didn't do a good enough job. I'm going to take over. I'm going to get into it. But now you're, like, seems to be attacking the industry on a different front.
Yeah, I'm in the coming for the fertilizer companies. We're making a bit of noise coming through now, and I think people are scared, man. We're going into home base in
Serious?
Yeah, going into home base in February. We've got meetings with Wicks.
What does it do, H?
Makes your grass green.
Because you know what it is? You always, and I think it was a bit weird back in, especially the age you was, you was like a middle of your 20s and you just love cutting grass. You should send us all videos of look at this boys, and it'd be like straight lines. And so the fact that you got into it, I know that you are bang into it. So yeah, it's fair play.
I need help with my garden.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna lie to
He's
you.
meant to come round and cut mine.
I'm gonna
Didn't
send Steve a picture. I got bare weeds.
Yeah, he's out.
No,
Did you go out?
You didn't come. You was meant to come. You didn't come.
He wanted you to just let yourself in.
Is it safe to say that you liked FIFA 99?
Well, the pictures on FIFA 99. I never played.
No, the
FIFA.
disc itself. Scratch and sniff. You used to scratch it and you smell the grass. You familiar with that one there?
No, I can't say.
What
that.
is going on?
No, that's a thing. FIFA 99 with the disc. Remember, you used to scratch it. You smell the grass. It's called scratch and sniff. Yeah, it was a
I just
thing.
played the game.
Yeah, same, man.
Who's got the best ground?
Best ground
Best pitch.
for the
Best
pitch.
pitch.
Fulham, man.
Fulham.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Is
it?
Cottage.
Yeah.
Henry, how are you going to tell me and I can see it and it's not that good?
Nah, trust me. You step on it. You play.
Better
on
than
it.
Emirates.
It's close. It's close.
No, but I've stepped in the Emirates. Has he played in the Emirates?
Yeah.
Yes.
Loads of times.
Yeah, no, but them charity games, they don't count though. By the end of the season,
Listen.
No, for real, you can't judge the pitch at the end of a
at
season.
the,
at
them
pitch
charity
day.
games, the pitches like Hackney Marshes.
When
bro.
I played at the Emirates, it was dry.
Yeah, man.
It was dry,
They
man.
do it
But it was
so
nice, though.
wrong,
It was
man.
still
It's
nice. It was
nasty.
still
what
dry.
they
So
do.
you doing hardware and fertilizer and stuff? Are you looking at that industry from like
Yeah, so we make tools and that now for like groundsmen, and then obviously the fertilizers for the pitches and stuff like that.
how do you go? I need to meet the person that's developed the product that we can put into stores and everything. What is that step?
So my friend was a groundsman who I got the mower off, and he used to come like spray my garden for weeds and all that. So I said, then my missus was like, "Oh, can you stop like spraying stuff on the grass?" Like, 'cause I couldn't let the kids on it for like 48 hours. So she was like, "Make an organic one." I was like, rang him up, "Can we make an organic one?" And he was like, "Not really, but we can give it a go." So
he was
no,
making.
he don't make it.
Right.
He knows the supplier
Okay.
that makes it, and then we just come up. We had to order so much, so it's so cheap, and then package it up. Got a name for it. Grass Gains. If anyone wants to buy it.
Grass gains, that's smart. That's actually good, you know.
It's
Is it
probably
gross?
an industry that doesn't have a lot of like marketing products behind it.
Gardening's boring, but
Who came up with that name?
yeah, me.
Well done.
Thanks.
It's smart, man.
Yeah,
Grass
and then
gains.
obviously the packaging's like it's got a big gorilla on it because it's like strong. What we're trying to come across, make it fun for kids and that, and it's pet and child friendly, so you can lay
Honestly,
it down whenever.
Pet and child
You
friendly.
could just give me like an influencer pack or something. I need to do my
Yeah,
garden.
you
I'm
can
not
do a
joking.
TikTok for us or something like that. And
Businessman.
Man's the influencer pack.
Influenza.
All right, well, let me ask you something. Because you're not good at science. So how much help did you get?
That's why you got to build a team.
Come on. It's like this, yeah. If you're playing football, you're not good at striking. You go in defender, bro.
That's why you're in defence.
That's it, bro. You go back, bro.
I just rouse it.
That's why I played centre back.
That's it.
I want to do an advert, yeah, for a home base. You remember the old Brazil advert, kicking the ball through the
Don't give it
airport?
away too much.
No, people ain't going to copy this. They can't do it.
Be careful.
This
Go
is
on.
evidence. This is
But then we're
evidence.
going to do it through home base.
Serious.
Yeah, and guess I'm trying to call in for old school favours, get people sat down certain places, flicking the ball here and
Come
then
on.
bang on at
Yeah,
a
you
bag
should have
of.
us in adverts. We could be discussing like filthy on the table, and then we just see a ball pop out of nowhere. Boom, boom.
And then we see who's got the tech and that.
So
Quality, you know what I'm saying? Tego's talking about football. Yeah, so boy, boom, 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 and then that's it. That's the shot. That's the shot.
Then he would have the same amount of advert appearances as you with your McDonald's advert.
So how early, like into your career, was you looking at groundsmen? Like,
No, never. It was only through lockdown.
oh yeah, duh. So now you're just shouting them back, like, yo.
Yeah, so much respect for them now, man.
Listen, go do a garden party. You can literally sort the grass out and the party as well. Two
Well,
things
I
you
was
love.
going to do a mowing party at mine.
So that's lockdown. That's you're in last contract territory over there. Are you thinking I really don't know what I'm doing after this at that point? Because then you got other interests, you got other investments.
Yeah, no, I was happy. Got friends in certain places that just I was going to go and sit in an office with them, go and do something with him.
Is it?
Yeah.
You could have owned Forest.
He could have owned Luton if he'd have cashed in that 75k. Then have gone, yeah, take the club. Yeah, put us out of business. All right. Well, this has been a lot of fun. I just want to run a couple of names past you and just see. If
Well,
you
we're not
had
going to
any-
talk about the stairs
Naked
edition.
Snapchats.
The missing the stairs.
You know what we are. You know what? That's in my notes here as well. I need to talk about that. You had testicular cancer,
Yeah. Back in 2016.
and I've heard you talk about it, and it feels like you're a very casual person. You got it. You found out what it was. You wanted to go NHS, but then the club doctor was quicker. They told you basically same day we're gonna have to have surgery. They cut it out, and then you go on with your life.
Yes.
Was it that quick?
Just how I am. Nah, so I had it for like 3 months before build up. Like, you noticed a lump in my testicle, and it was a bit like, how am I gonna deal with this? But as a man, you're not taught to speak or like cover up and then deal with it yourself. But it come to a point where I was like about to go on holiday, and that obviously the summer comes, you're like, all right. But then obviously I was like, all right, let me go down to local hospital, quickly get checked out, see what it is. They was like, no, I can get you in like 2 weeks. I was like, no, I'm going on holiday in 2 days. I need it done. So I called up the club, and they were like, yeah, go to this place. Boom, had a test and that, and they called me as I was driving home. Go and pack your bag, go back in, and you get it taken out tonight.
What,
And then-
did they take the whole thing out?
Yeah.
So you're just left with one right now.
No, I've got a fake one in there. Yeah, it's my party trick.
You have you?
Yeah,
fake ball?
yeah.
Is that what I had to do?
Jeremy Carl didn't have that.
No, they give you an option that you can leave it one or you can have two. I was like,
What does it feel like? Oh, like,
you
listen.
can feel it later.
I knew you was gonna start this nonsense.
There's a worse show on YouTube. No, it ain't. Let me tell you, yeah? Let me tell you, this guy is very, like, cool, laid back. When I tell you, and we'll carry on with
I'm
this
so
thing.
fascinated as to where this is going.
Yeah,
Mate,
where
so
you
when
landing?
we first got Snapchat, first come out,
Now where's it going?
me, him, and some of the boys, we used to send wildness. Everyone used to do that, yeah? But us lot used to take it a step further, and we would see what we could tie onto our penises and see a lie hate, you remember them days, innit? Yeah. And
Man are wondering why they're getting testosterone called cancer.
I'm confused after.
They're tying things to your and you're expecting it to work
But
normal.
the winner, I think the winner,
He won, bro. He got the cancer, bro. He won, bro.
it might have been either Lou.
man,
Was
yeah.
it Lou? He had this helicopter.
Why do you remember this, please, Henry? There was
The
loads of
helicopter
them.
Lifted it up.
Mate, he tied the helicopter to the string to his penis and flew the helicopter. Yeah, and his penis was like, yeah, understand.
Imagine he took off.
Imagine.
That'd be
But,
sick, you know.
They were good days, weren't they, H? Yeah, so.
So the
Carefree,
chances
man,
are
no
you will
carefree.
get to feel is what you're
that's
saying.
what I'm saying. Oh, no. When I said it to him, I know he's going to let me feel
I'll be
it.
honest, boys.
But when
boys,
he-
I think that's the worst tangent we've ever gone
Yeah,
on.
that's up there, yeah. But when he says party trick, he does mean it because his 2 kids are born after that. So that
no,
one
serious?
testicle is
Yeah.
working
Bro, you got
overtime.
swimmers, boy.
Overdrive. Yeah.
Come on, my brother.
Yeah.
So you cancer free now, yeah?
Yeah.
Was there any treatment beyond the surgery that was needed?
Nah. So they offered me like chemo and radiation.
Yeah.
But where I was like coming into my last year of my contract, I was like, no.
So at the time, did you go? You didn't go public then?
No.
No.
Only after. I didn't really want that sympathy vote of like have a bad game, like everyone feels bad.
But
and
can
that.
I say, so when he's saying he's getting injured a lot and all of this, and fans don't know what's going on.
Did you know at the time?
Nah, not for a while. He kept it right to himself, mate.
Yeah, mentally it's the hardest thing ever because obviously like you train and you go sit at home, you're just playing with it the whole time. Like what the
What, your
am I
balls?
yeah.
Is it?
When you find it, yeah. But it's mad. It's like, and now like I did a TV show the other day and I spoke about it, and about 45 guys messaged me saying thank you for getting this story out. And it's just mad like how people can react to someone else's story.
Do you wish you spoke earlier? Like, or not?
100%, yeah.
Right.
Check your balls, boys.
I got a question.
Come on.
Yeah.
No, but one sec, you're
And
doing Movember right now. He's doing
Yeah,
Movember.
as you can tell.
Yeah, I was gonna say me too.
Well, we couldn't tell because you've had so many hairstyles and beards. Like it could have been anything.
No, I'm trying to do it, man. It's for a good cause, so need some fertilizer on it, man. It's not growing too much.
Just quickly, I just want to run some players past you that you would have trained with or played with that just people just love hearing about. Abu Dhabi.
Player. Absolute player, mate. Just a shame he got injured.
Well, he's always injured, isn't it?
Well, that's
No,
just a
it's that
shame.
one injury that was
Yeah,
bad against
killed him.
Sunderland. What was the guy's name again? He's like what does he do now?
What, and that injured him?
Yeah, he works as a mechanic or something
Bad
now.
tackle.
What do you
I
mean,
don't
bro?
remember it.
Ruined his whole career. Everyone tried to blame it on Lee Cattermole for a while. Lee Cattermole had nothing to do with it. Dan Smith.
at Sunderland did that. Sorry, Dan Smith.
Yes.
Just ruining lives out here.
In it.
Come on, filthy though.
Yeah, facts.
Nah, don't do that.
Abu Dhabi, come on, filthy.
Yes.
Thomas Rosicki.
Yeah, very.
Is it Rosicki or Rosicki?
It's Rosicki.
Rosicki.
It's Rosicki.
I think so.
And is it true?
In it. Thank you. I was gonna say, but I didn't want to put him in a bad place. Was he a drug alcoholic?
What?
Drug alcoholic. Drug. He's mixed two for the price of one.
You need some of that grass fertilizer thing, fam.
Don't worry. Next question.
Drogaliki.
What did you see of Thomas Rosicki though?
Like, unbelievable. Player, person, mate. Yeah.
Loved heavy metal.
His strikes, mate, like from training, after training,
I remember he played Bolton
he
once.
scored some bangers.
Edge of the box, and the ball came off his foot and was top bins less than a second. It's like, psh.
The one against Spurs was mad.
That's the craziest one. The
The
Spurs
volley.
one's not.
Crazy. Bang. Yeah.
Ras.
You didn't copy his hairstyles at all. When you
No.
had the long hair, because you look at the stage, you look like him.
Yeah.
Cesc Fabregas?
Oh, incredible, man. Growing up watching him and then training with him. Yeah, I remember he come in with his like little mullet and that.
His
And
hair
then
was
you got your
terrible.
mullet. You're a copycat, because then you got a mullet.
Well, you got one trim for your whole time, man. Don't come for me, bro. Look at
Hello, mate.
Switch it up. He say switch it up.
You don't remember when I had the mullet? I had a couple trims, bro.
What, Mohican? Yeah. Come on.
You got Mohican now.
Get a trim tonight, all right, boys.
I played against. No, he didn't. No, he didn't play. He watched the game. He came to me. Good player, you.
Oh, shut
Chat to them. He did say that. Yes, man. Chat to them, PK,
Cesc
man.
has fully not got a Spanish accent when he speaks English.
Bro, but you know what it is? Because he was chatting to his bedrooms and
Right,
that.
okay, slipped.
He's
Yeah,
gone
slipped.
in. You know how even Colin does it. So it's like, what, Richarlison. Richarlison. It gets him sometimes. You get it.
Shout out, Colin.
Aaron Ramsey.
Yeah, he come in like
That's around the time.
do you know what it was? He come and I thought, nah, not for me. But then obviously the training with them better players took him to the next level. man.
Really?
Yeah.
Because when he first came, he weren't
He
that
come
great.
from Cardiff,
when he
yeah.
first
But when you see it, he come and literally just.
Is
took
he your
off.
age?
He wasn't though when he first came.
Yeah, when he first came, was he like 17 or something? Nah, he was a player. 16, he was a youngster. He played with my boy Courtney at Cardiff.
Samir Nasri.
Oh, baller,
Really?
unbelievable.
Couldn't get the ball off him. That's how I just imagine in training is one of them players you just couldn't get the ball off of.
As a better player than him.
Okay.
Haleb, you couldn't get the ball off him.
Who's better, Haleb or thing? Because is he just rubbing at players?
Haleb, you,
No,
no one can
that's
get the ball
tough.
off
That's
Haleb.
a tough.
was
yeah,
cold, he's
yeah,
nuts.
yeah, it's
No,
tough.
I can't tell you the last time I actually remembered him getting tackled.
Now tell me when you remember Nasri getting tackled.
Oh, Nasri's lost the ball a few times.
No, tell me when you remember Nasri getting tackled.
Oh, when we played Man City.
We should
Okay.
we should interview Miles.
Yeah, we should.
No,
Come on, Miles, take over the show, Miles.
No, it's not about me. He knows about Haleb. You know Haleb, right?
Yeah.
That was a baller, man.
He was a baller, man. He was a baller.
Someone you would have played with a few times, Carlos Vela.
Nice.
Do you remember when he would just come in the League Cup games and he would just score chips?
Clean up.
He used to love it.
They were scary.
Carlos.
Hang on the shoulder, just accelerate.
I watched something about him recently, in the same vein as him not giving an S. He cared about basketball more, Vela. He wanted to be a basketball player more.
What kind of Mexican is he?
Spanish don't know, because in Spain they really love basketball and he got into it over there.
Isn't he Mexican?
No, he's Mexican, but I'm saying when he played in Spain, listen to what I'm saying, when he played in Spain.
Don't talk about that then.
No, you're right.
He was at the All-Star game in 2018 and he said, I prefer to watch an NBA game 1,000 times more than a football match.
Wow. What type of Mexican is he?
I was just thinking, you've done a lot of loans in your career. You couldn't just do one more, Saudi? Did you try?
Well, I put my name out there. Don't get me wrong.
My brother.
But I put they asked me what I wanted, so I give them it, and they said probably too much. So I was like, cool, no bother.
Asking for too much from Saudi.
That is crazy.
Jesse Lingard done the same
I
thing,
wanted
right?
the table at the local club.
There's a lot of grass over there, by the way.
Is there?
It's
What?
Untapped market, man.
Well, there's
Not a lot of
pitches, yeah.
Yeah. Not a lot of people in the stadium.
So you
but
say
a
you
lot
would have done
grass.
Saudi for at least a year or two?
Yeah, 100%.
What's your proudest football moment?
Scoring against Spurs.
Millwall. Scored against, what did he say, Millwall?
No,
He
Spurs.
didn't score against Millwall.
When we won 4-1. Oh, yeah, he did. Can you talk us through that goal that you saw in your mind, please?
Back stick. Half volley. Techers, Techers. He gets over the top of it. Skimmed in. Runs off. Celebrate. Looks up at me. Like.
Who's the best coach you played under?
It's a tough one for me. Probably Billy Davis.
Really?
Just man management, incredible, man.
That matters to you a lot, man.
Yeah,
He's had some wars, Billy Davies, in his time.
yeah, he was brilliant for me. Man management, like if you get me on side, I'll do whatever for you, and he was one of them.
Who's the best player you've ever played with?
There's two. From growing up, probably Cesc, and nowadays Jack Grealish.
Jack's up there, yeah.
By far, man.
Can't even argue it.
By far.
Could you see he was gonna go to these levels, these heights? Like,
Nah, you could, but I didn't know how far he'd go. Like obviously, there was talks of Tottenham when he was going to go to Tottenham and that. But when he went to City, obviously, I think the first year he found it hard because obviously he's not used to people just banking up and like having two against him. But now, like, he's found his feet and he's
Would you have moved to Spurs?
the money was right.
And who's the hardest player you've played against? Who gave you the hardest day?
The hardest. I remember coming on for Arsenal against Liverpool and Suarez.
Serious.
Mate, this guy. I even asked him. I said, mate, can you calm down? I'm only young.
He didn't understand you.
He said, "Gay."
Right, the way he chops and like picked up positions, like
dropping in holes.
scary. But he gets it and just runs straight at you. Like, how'd you defend it? You
That was a
ricochet off
big
the
loss
legs
as well,
and-
wasn't it? That game.
No, that's when Liverpool used to smack Arsenal. Like,
Or was that 3-3?
I'm not sure. Is at the Emirates? So
But I've got specific memories of you. You came on against Fulham, I remember, and I thought, yes, Henri Lansbury's getting minutes. And then you basically just held the ball up in the corner flag. That was I think the last game of the season. And all you did was like hold the ball up in the corner flag, and I thought, yeah, signs.
Crazy.
He's watched Henri.
Because I remember my game for Newport County against Merthyr Tydfil, like it was yesterday. And he can't remember.
what team?
Merthyr Tydfil, yeah.
Merthyr Tydfil,
Never heard that in my life. Merthyr Tydfil.
up north.
Merthyr Tydfil.
Tydfil.
And is that an area? Is that an area?
It's still about, yeah. It's a place.
Is
in
that an area?
Wales.
There's
Merthyr
an area
Tydfil.
called Titfield.
Merthyr Tydfil.
Yeah, but it's spelled Tidfyl or something.
Arsenal lost 2-0 that day. Aaron Ramsey scored no goal 78th minute, and Luis Suarez scored from a Raul Morella's assist.
That's your man.
And Henri
Should've
Lansbury
marked him.
came on for Andre Arshavin in the 72nd minute.
Oh, 72nd.
So they expected you to change the game.
Uh,
This
Could
is why
say
they
so.
wanted Arsenal out at that time, because he was going a bit.
Point is though, how can you not remember this, bro? Liverpool played against Suarez.
No, but don't you forget like iconic things in your life? Like,
really.
Answer me this. You see in your gaff, yeah? You got like all jerseys and that? Trophies?
No, you know what? I've got a box in the garage, and I was pulling out shirts the other day. I had like Nedveds and.
What?
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
I was gonna wear it today just for you
man.
because it was
Nedved's
the
my
old school.
guy, bro. You
Yeah,
don't
old school.
care.
No, it just
You
don't,
got not
innit?
one or two framed. Not
I
even
had them framed, but like I put them in the shed and that, and they got all rusty and.
the glass started shattering and that.
I want the Nedved top.
If you had to get a club tattooed on you, what club would you get?
Luton.
Newcastle. Titville. Yeah.
Probably Newcastle, you know.
Is it still?
Yeah, because I scored an own goal there and they gave me the biggest cheer.
The biggest cheer in his whole career. He said, yeah, I like this club. This is why I support it.
This is what I dreamed of.
David Ginola.
He scored at St. James's Park though. That's a big one.
All right, well, that was a great episode. Henri Lansbury with an I. Thank you so much for coming by. Grass Games.
You rhyme, yeah?
Did that rhyme?
Yeah. Come on, man.
That was good.
Who would have thought when I'd see you as that little 14-year-old boy that you'd grow up like
You
this?
groomer.
You were 28. Yeah.
Puff daddy. This is not Justin Bieber. Leave it alone, fam. Murphy Titfield.
18.
Subscribe to the channel. Grass Games. filthyat5.com.
Allegedly.
Yes.